iPad. Hey, here we are. It is November 13th of 2024, and it's your good friend, it's your pal, it's your compadre. It's CC, everybody. Come on now. Hey! We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, at least in November, and then that schedule changes. Well, changes at the end of November a little bit because of Thanksgiving, and then into Christmas as well. But right now, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, now, 6 p.m. Central, now, 5 p.m. Mountain Time / Arizona time, now, and then 4 p.m. Pacific, which is, I think, in about 3 or 4 hours, something like that. I don't remember. But there you go. So, and we're all set up. It was a little bit of an adventure. The live stream didn't want to start, and the camera didn't want to behave. Hello, camera. Very nice to meet you. But we made it. And back at Command HQ is Jen. Obviously, she is taking care of all the chat. So that's awesome. Thank you, Jen, for being our chat enrichment young lady. I don't even know what that means. Chat enrichment young lady. I was seeing if there was some sort of anagram or acronym or whatever for that, and apparently there wasn't. So to my right is Miss Sandy. Hello, Miss Sandy. She is helping out tonight because Amanda has taken a sabbatical to the north of France to see Sabrina Carpenter. Ironically, not in the north of France. It was actually over in, I think, Glendale or something like that, Arizona. Not Glendale, California. But Amanda's off tonight to see a live show. I'm sure we'll hear all about it tomorrow night. So we got that to look forward to. And then Casey is to my right, and she is set up with like 18 different computers in front of her tonight. So that's pretty awesome. She's a gamer. I don't know if you know that, but she's got a gaming computer there, and she's got what is that? Basically a cooling fan underneath the gaming computer. Nice, a cooling pad. So she's very nerdlinger. So I appreciate that. And we've talked a little bit about video games. She kind of blew me off when I said that Red Dead Redemption 2 was the best video game of all time. But we do concur on Left 4 Dead is a top 5 video game of all time. So there you go. We got a new vinyl tonight. Not as much as I'd hoped, but we do have new vinyl, including the brand new Linkin Park record that you can pick up. And Sandy, can you grab me a sticker from over there? And I'll the Linkin Park record actually comes with a kind of a little sticker pack as well. So when I get to that, I'll show that off. The first, if you're hanging out with us for the first time or the 48th time, well, we haven't done 48 shows yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, we definitely have. Maybe. Let me see. Let me do some math here. February through, let's call it November. So that's what, 10 months, give or take? Maybe, yeah, 9 months times 3 times 4. So that makes it 9 times 2, 27. So yeah, we're about 100 shows in thereabouts. So yeah, so there you go. So whether it's your first time or your 48th time, I appreciate you hanging out with us. We always love making new friends, and there you go. That's very cool, and I appreciate you spending your time. Hopefully, we can be not only informative, but also tickle your fancy when it comes to some vinyl records. We got a lot of kind of classic 80s stuff in here tonight. Oh, there you go, right there. And then the new vinyl. The new vinyl is always first come, first serve. If you're hanging out for us for the first time, and if you want to claim a record, make sure you head to rockthistownrecords.com and create an account. It's super simple. All you got to do is put in your first name, last name, email address, and shipping address, and boom. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty, Sandy. And then also we've got the Encore crate tonight, which is also first come, first serve. And then the So Choice crate. If multiple people are interested in the same record, I get it. Sometimes there's some really cherry stuff in here, and I like to think there's a lot of good cherry stuff in here. Kind of, there's no $250 records in here tonight, but there is a lot of really good stuff that's nicely priced that you might be interested in. Somebody else might be interested in. Then we'd go to a live auction scenario. And then if one of you wants to jump out whenever, you just type in out. If you're out on the, let's say that there was a Barbra Streisand record in there. Now, I realize no one's going to bid on a Barbra Streisand record potentially, but you never know. So I think that's the end of my spiel, Sandy. Okay, cool. Sandy's got a new hairstyle today, and she's looking all killer, no filler. I don't even know what that means as far as the look goes, but you look really nice. So yeah, there you go. So I'll have you pass back and forth over the camera, and everybody will be like, "Ooh, Sandy, looking good." Sandy's like, "No, I ain't going in front of the camera." Nope. All right, cool. I'm going to say hello to everybody, and then I am going to King Diamond is cool. There is or is it Diamond Head? Maybe I'm thinking of Diamond Head. I get those two confused. Anyways, I'm going to say hi to everybody, then we'll get the party started. Anna, always first. Love Anna because she's always first. Very cool. Donna's here as well. She was second. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Denise, good to see you. Rebecca is here as well. Tom, Jorge, Robbie, very cool. Terry, good to see you. Jeff, I missed you in the store today. I heard you paid in cash. That's an inside joke between Jeff and I. So, but anyways, yeah, it's cool that you stopped by. T-Rex is hanging out with us as well. Billy, good to actually talk to Billy yesterday. He called me up and said, "Boom, just got my record and it's fantastic. Great White for the win." And I said, "You're darn tootin', Billy." And then Katie's here as well. Very nice. Richard, good to see you. I didn't see your message last night, Richard, and it's a good message. Richard had an idea on our price stickers, and Jen and I definitely want to change the price stickers that we have. It's just finding that time to actually implement that change and put more information on the stickers and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, great suggestion, Richard. Marty as well, very nice. Chad, how you doing? Good to see you. Jimmy, very cool. Rebecca's a gamer too. Well, Rebecca, what's your favorite game of all time? It's okay to say Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2. It's okay to say Red Dead Redemption. And it's also okay to say Super Mario Brothers, which I love. Harold hanging out with us. Very nice. And Manuel Martin. Very nice. And Michael Hamby. Hey, Tom. Good to see you hanging out. Casey's here. Sandy's here as well. Jen back at Command HQ. Did I miss anybody else? Oh, there's some other names I want to say hello to. Michael, very good. Jenny, Stephen, all right. Hector, very cool. John, good to see you here again tonight. No split payment. That's what I said to Sandy, Jeff. That's what I said to Sandy. That is her nemesis, the split payment. Sandy's like, what? What? Don't do this to me, Jeff. You're killing me. She says, hey, Randy, how you doing? James, Spencer, very nice. Good to see you, Spencer. We always love making new friends. And there you go. All right. World of Warcraft. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. There you go. Rebecca, that's a great game. So obviously you're probably psyched for Grand Theft Auto 6. It's been almost, a year since the trailer dropped, Casey? Yeah, for a long time. I know, it's been a long time. They say 2025. I don't know. I hope secretly they're working on Red Dead Redemption 3 as well. I know everybody says they're not, but I hope they are, because that engine for Red Dead Redemption 3, if they could just do another story like they did with Red Dead Redemption 2, would be fantastic. All right, let's get the party started. Let me move my screen here a little bit and grab a Michael Jackson record, because he's the king of the 80s. And of course, there's the king, which is Elvis. Shout out to Austin for all you OG people hanging out with us tonight. And you remember Austin and his love of Elvis. Poor Austin. Rest in YouTube peace to Austin. $19. This is an OG copy from 1980. So Sandy is an expert. She keeps going on and on about Quincy Jones's credit on Thriller. So is this an early press or a later press?
It's just a difference. There's one that's just Quincy Jones as the producer.
And that's this one. This is this is co-produced by Michael. Yeah, okay.
There's two.
Which one's the rarer one?
The one of just Quincy.
Oh, just Quincy. Okay, so this is $19, a VG++ copy. Jacket looks pretty good. You know, it's not perfect, but it's damn good. And Michael, it is a gatefold. It's $19 if anybody's interested. I need to adjust my chair here because I'm not properly positioned. And I can't do the show unless I'm properly positioned. All right. What else we got in here? Let's grab the Gun Club. I don't know much about the Gun Club, but this is an OG copy from the 80s, and it's $24. It is a VG++ copy. It's got a little tiny creases off the spine, but once again, nothing that I get excited about. The jacket looks great. This is Fire of Love. There you go. Everything from Sex Beat to Goodbye Johnny is on the record. So yeah, if you're a fan of Gun Club, then well, happy days are here again. So there you go. Full Final Fantasy. Nice. Very, very cool. Very, very cool on Final Fantasy. So can I get someone to give me the link to sign up? Sure, Spencer. Jen will type that into the chat. You can also just hit rockthistownrecords.com. That's easy as well, but Jen will drop that into the chat. All right, new vinyl starts with Paper Cuts. This is the 2 LP limited edition version on black and red splatter vinyl. It's $45.99. Like I said, 2 LP. It is a gatefold. It's got everything from Linkin Park that you'd want on it, from Numb to Paper Cut to In the End to Somewhere I Belong to One Step Closer to Numb. Exactly. Everything. Well, Numb and Encore, I guess. I said Numb twice. But anyways, $45.99 if you're interested in a brand new copy of that. It is Linkin Park week. I don't know if you've heard that. We have the new album from Linkin Park coming out on Friday. So there you go. And I'll actually have that new album featured here in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Michael Jackson, $19 for an OG copy from probably 82 or 83. That is a VG++ copy. And the Gun Club, Fire of Love. Fire of Love. It sounds like a cult song, if you ask me. But this is the Gun Club. In this case, $24, a VG++ copy. What else we got in here? Oh, more Linkin Park. There you go. This is Jay-Z and Linkin Park with Collision Course. It is $29.99. It is a very clear cover, very nicely done. Very nice, very sexy. It's got a little bit of a tear on the shrink wrap, but other than that, it's tip-top. So there you go. And then what else we got? Oh, Duran Duran, Astronaut. So we still got one of these. This is $29.99. It's on Milky Clear vinyl, and it is an indie exclusive. Because Amanda's not with us tonight, I need to make sure I'm watching the chat a little more tonight. So I will do that. And cool. Hey, Spencer, thanks for getting signed up. I'm going to do a last call on Michael Jackson. Can I tell you a story about Michael Jackson? So he once called me the worst person in the world. And it's true. It did happen. I did actually read. I had an article pulled where he said this. So you remember when Michael hung his kid out the window in Paris, France? A blanket, they called him. Well, at the time, I was working for the company that would go on to start MySpace. And I had like a small team of programmers that I worked with making games that would go on to be on MySpace and blah, 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 and other sites that this company owned. So we made a game called the Michael Jackson Baby Drop. Well, Michael didn't appreciate it. And so unfortunately, Michael, hopefully he didn't take that to the grave because I love Michael. So I'm gonna give him a pass on that one. And hopefully he gave me a pass on that as well. So that is my claim to fame story on Michael Jackson. And then you'd have to catch, as he was throwing Blanket over the ledge, you'd have to catch, Blanket down at the bottom underneath the hotel. So anyways, and I did the sound effects for it too. So I worked, I probably can't do it very good right now, but I worked in a little, not my best but it wasn't too bad. All right. And then one more new vinyl record tonight, and we'll see if we get a first one of the night here soon. This is Jars of Clay, Much Afraid. It is limited to 1,000 copies. It is $40.99. It is a music on vinyl release, and it's on crystal clear vinyl. If you remember Jars of Clay from, what was this, maybe the 90s, I think this came out. If memory serves, Jen would know. And this is number 609. So there you go. Number 609 for Jar of Clays. All right, cool. I'm going to put Michael Jackson to the side. So, Michael, thanks for hanging out with us. So at least briefly, that's $19. And the same with the Gun Club. I'm going to put that to the side too. So, like last night, we're off to a little bit of a poor start with the So Choice. So, I better pull something good here. All right, cool. Let's pull. Well, I don't want to pull a Kiss record because it's Kiss, and I don't know, for some reason Kiss has a hard time selling in the store. This is Van Halen. This is an OG copy. I'm trying to see if no, it's not a club edition. I don't think. It's an OG copy. It's $24. It is in excellent condition. This record has been out of print for some reason the last 6 months as far as new copies go. Anyways, this is an OG, still in the shrink, in excellent condition. The jacket is pretty tip-top because it's still in the shrink. There's a little bit of an issue there, but I'm not sure if it's on. It looks like it's on the jacket a little bit, but other than that, not too shabby. So $24. Sandy, can you check to see if this is on the Palms label? I don't think it is. If it is on the Palms Warner Brothers label, then it would be a first press. And, all right, Michael Barrett interested. So Michael has the Van Halen for 24 right now. Let me grab something else out of here. A little REO Speedwagon. High Infidelity, still in the shrink. A beautiful copy. This is $14. No, it's not the Palms label. It is an OG copy, but it's not on the Palms label. So it's not like a first press from 78, but it's probably sometime in between 78 and sometime in the early 80s, probably. Hard to pin down those presses because they just pressed a lot of vinyl back then. All right, cool. Thanks, Sandy. $14, a VG++ copy of High Infidelity. And very nice. Keep on Loving You's on here. Take It on the Run, among others. So there you go. All right, more new vinyl. This is, where did I leave off? I left off on Jars of Clay.
Marty's interested in the REO.
All right, Marty's interested in the REO, so he has that for 14 now. And Michael has the Van Halen for 24. Pinups, David Bowie, Half Speed Master, $25.99. Very nice. If you're into Bowie, and who doesn't love Bowie? And then also we've got The Cure, Head on a Door, $28.99. And that is, The Cure, Head on a Door. Do I know any of these Cure songs? So the new Cure album, everybody says is really good. Unfortunately, they've underpressed that record, so we're still waiting on copies. That's why you haven't seen it on the show, because we had the pre-orders that we had to fill of people who ordered on the website, but then so we had to wait. So we're still waiting for more copies. However, we're not waiting for more copies of the brand new Linkin Park record. We had a listening party for this. I thought that record is really good. I mean, you can hold a grudge because Chester's not in the band anymore, but I'm glad Linkin Park have rebooted. And this is $36.99, the brand new record. It comes with a sticker pack. There's the sticker pack if you're interested. It's on translucent magenta vinyl, and it is a gatefold. The regular version is not a gatefold, and is a different color, and certainly doesn't come with these cool stickers. So there you go, $36.99 if you're interested in a brand new copy of Linkin Park From Zero. It comes out Friday. Yes.
Rebecca's getting The Cure.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab The Cure. Thank you.
And Ray's wanting to pre-order, I believe, the new Linkin Park.
All right.
It's in the FAQ.
All right, cool. I got to grab The Cure. There it is. All right, so Rebecca's going to grab The Cure. So is that first of the night? I think first of the night.
Yes.
All right, very nice, Rebecca. Thank you. And then Linkin Park. Okay, so so Ray wants one and Hector wants one. So I'll pull those. And I still have a half dozen copies of the record if anybody else is interested. And like I said, it comes with the sticker, and that's the limited edition indie exclusive on translucent magenta vinyl with the gatefold. So that's, I guess, and I think there's an insert too, if I remember right. I think there's like 3 different things that distinguishes it from the regular version that you'd find, I guess, at non-cool places. What are you going to do? All right, I'm going to do a last call in Van Halen. That's what I'm going to do for Michael. And he had that for 24, a beautiful copy, in excellent condition, still in the shrink. And then same with the REO Speedwagon for Marty at 24. Once again, a beautiful copy. I'm repeating myself, but this collection that Sandy picked up for us from a young, oh boy, could we tell stories about those last couple of big collections you picked up? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't want to, I mean, it's just sad. Okay, well, okay, so a little bit, so the collections came from from a woman who, her husband died while Sandy was actually at her place picking up the records. It was his collection. He had been in hospice. The next day, she goes and picks up another huge collection from a son who was selling it because his father was in hospice. And while she's there, he gets a call that he has died. So 2 days in a row, I'm just like, Sandy, Oh my God. Anyway, so Sandy is our rock star here. But yeah, so beautiful copies of that. So we'll get those sold in just a second. And we still have a couple of Lincoln Parks if anybody's interested. Once again, in the meantime, little GNR, Appetite for Destruction, brand new copy, $34.99. As everybody loves GNR. And yeah, the greatest hits record right out of the box from GNR. So I guess we'll see if they'll tour this year. I know AC/DC is supposed to announce a tour this week. At least that's what I kind of teased last week that I'd heard. Still no announcement yet, but I think there was like a date that somebody posted in Minneapolis for April 11th at the Viking Stadium, which is a gargantuan stadium there up in Minneapolis. So it'll be interesting to see if they bring out somebody else on the tour. I think Pretty Reckless opened in Europe when they played in Europe this year. So there you go. All right, let's see here. Let me catch up with stuff. Barry wants a Lincoln Park as well. So, all right, Casey, got you down for that. And then you'll also get this little sticker pack too, which is super cool. And then, hey, Donna, how you doing? She typed in a little dog. And then Mark wants a Lincoln Park too. So there you go. And I'll take a second Lincoln Park, please. All right, so Ray wants two. Very nice. So Ray wants two, so put him down for two. I think we still have three left if anybody's interested. All right. Van Halen, the mighty Van Halen goes to Michael Barrett. Thank you, Michael. A beautiful copy. I'm going to hand that off to Sandy. Is that your job? You're the legs tonight. And then Marty is going to grab the High Infidelity. Ooh. So there you go. Marty grabs that for $14 and $24 on the Van Halen to Michael Barrett. All right. What else we got in here? Let's grab. Oh, this is cool. So this is one of these comps that's kind of crazy. It's $14. It's called Rock 80. All right. It's a VG++. It's from KTEL, so you know it's going to be good. Come on now. But the track list is actually really good. Cars by Gary Newman. You got Brass and Pocket by the Pretenders. Driver's Seat by, I don't know, Sniffin' the Tears. Whatever. Cruel to Be Kind by Nick Lowe. That's cool. Is She Really Going Out with Him? Joe Jackson. Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. Call Me by Blondie. Do You Remember Rock and Roll Radio? The Ramones. My Sharona by The Knack. I Want You to Want Me by Cheap Trick. Hold On by who? Ian Gom? I don't know who that is. One Way or Another, Blondie. Nice. We Live for Love by Pat Benatar. And Pop Music by M. Pop into Pop Music. So $14 if anybody's interested in this comp. Still in the shrink. With a lot of cool artists on there, including Gary Newman.
Mark White is first on that.
All right, Mark was first on the 81, so cool. And then Adam wants a Lincoln Park as well. And Jorge was wondering the price. It's $36.99 on the new Lincoln Park. And I think we had 8 coming into the show. So I think we're getting down to the last couple now if you're interested. And this is the indie exclusive, and it also comes with the fantastic stickers. Very cool. Can't get these stickers anywhere else except for the mighty Rock This Town Records in beautiful Gilbert, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix. How long have you lived in Arizona now, Sandy? Sandy's from Chicago originally.
5 years.
5 years? Nice. That's cool. I've been here, geez, is it 8 years? Wow, 8 years. This is my gateway into U2 back in, what was this, 84, 85? This is The Unforgettable Fire. It is in excellent condition. It is not in the shrink, but it almost looks like it was. It is $19. This collection was really taken well care of. So, yeah, Pride in the Name of Love is obviously the big one on here. Bad is on here as well. So that is $19 for a beautiful copy of The Unforgettable Fire if you're interested in that bad boy.
You're an option for Rock 80, and I marked Jorge down for Lincoln Park as well.
All right, so Jorge, we got you down for a Lincoln Park. So how many is that now total? Do you remember?
I can look.
Okay. So I think I might have one or two at most left. So in case you're interested. All right. More new. And then Rock is at 19 with Rich. Hey, Rich, how you doing tonight? Thanks for hanging out with us. Like I said, Gary Newman, Cars, Brass and Pocket by the Pretenders. I love Cruel to Be Kind by Nick Lowe. Couldn't name another song by him. But Joe Jackson, Is She Really Going Out with Him? That's a great song. Blondie, Call Me. Pop Music by M. My Sharona by The Knack. And Cheap Trick, I Want You to Want Me. And One Way or Another by Blondie. Nice. Bon Jovi. Ooh. Bon Jovi. $34.99. That is a brand new reissue. It's a 2 LP. And actually, this is a good deal. I think this record has gone up from the distributors, from Universal, to like $45.99 now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this has, because all the other Bon Jovis have gone up in price. You know, these the record companies are raising prices on new vinyl, but some of the new vinyl is actually really good price. I just ordered in some Bad Wolves, the big album from Bad Wolves, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is an amazing price. Because it was so good. But anyways, this is $34.99, a 2 LP. Like Crush has, like, I know, and Crossroads and Keep the Faith are now like $45.99. So
Martin's first one, or is grabbing the Bon Jovi.
all right, cool. Martin's going to grab the Bon Jovi. So there you go. You get the deal, Martin. Very nice. The Bon Jovi. Thank you, Martin. Grabs the Bon Jovi. Brock is out on the 80s comp. And Rich is out on the 80s comp. So that leaves Mark at 20. So Mark is at 20. So I think everybody else is out there. So I'm going to do a last call in the 80s comp then for Mark White at 20. And then not Lincoln Park. U2 is at 19. I'll do a last call on this. This is a club edition. It's an RCA Music Club edition. So there you go. But a beautiful copy of the kind of the breakthrough U2 record. I know they had some songs off of Boy and War, but Unforgettable Fire kind of really raised their profile with Pride in the Name of Love. Extreme. This is Porno Graffiti. It is $44.99. Sexy Susie is topless in this one, and they love it. And yeah, great record. Decadent Dance is on here. Get the Funk Out, More Than Words, Wholehearted. That first side of this record's a killer. It is $44.99, and it is Extreme, and it's a music on vinyl, so you know it's going to sound great. So it's, in my mind, music on vinyl prices are always worth it because they always sound amazing. So there you go. And Adam, there you go. Bad Wolves. Yeah, I think that should be coming through probably next week in the next week's shows. I ordered a ton of kind of more 2000s rock a little bit, because I know us rock fans love the rock from the 80s and the 90s, but I haven't done a lot of 2000 stuff. So all right, Mark White is going to grab the for the rock of the 80s. Very nice. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. And then I'm going to put U2 to the side. So $19 for a beautiful copy of the Unforgettable Fire, if anybody's interested. Deal there, in my humble opinion, but that's just me.
There's one Linkin Park left.
Okay, so we have one Linkin Park left, the brand new record. So if you want one, and it would come with the sticker pack, which is cool. So very nice.
And Marty Mullins interested in the U2.
And it's $36.99. All right, Marty is going to grab the. So Sandy, because you're filling in, did you update the price on the label there? Okay, got it for Mark, since it went to a live auction. So, all right, so but Marty's going to grab the U2. So very nice, and Marty a little quicker on the fingers than Mark. So cool. Oh, maybe you did ask for U2. Sorry, Richard. Sometimes I'm so falling asleep here, and it might have happened, and it just got lost in the mix. But anyways, Marty, it found its proper owner, right? It's like a good dog. You leave it in the country, and it comes back to you. And you leave a cat in the. Anyways, I'll leave that alone. All right, cool. What else we got in here? This is Primus. Now, this is actually a reissue. It's on chocolate brown vinyl. It is Primus and the Chocolate Factory with the Fungi Ensemble. Everybody loves Les Claypool. Well, most people love Les Claypool and company. And yeah, this is a reissue. This is $19. It's on chocolate brown vinyl, because why wouldn't it be? And it is, $19 as mentioned. So there you go. Very Willy Wonka-ish. I heard they're going to make Wonka 2 or something. And I'm like, why? They should have just stopped when Gene Wilder was Willy Wonka, because he was the best. More AC. Did I say? Did we have AC/DC before? Maybe we didn't. Oh, we had Van Halen. This is AC/DC. This is Back in Black. This is a copy from the 80s again. It doesn't have a barcode on it, so it's probably 80, 81, 82 at most issue. It is still in the shrink, and the vinyl is in excellent condition. So a beautiful copy of Back in Black with the raised lettering on Back in Black and AC/DC. $24.99. Like the Guns N' Roses record, it is a greatest hits record, in my humble opinion. So there you go. Primus and AC/DC on the board. Randy says Primus sucks. Yeah, Randy. Come on now. Be a good boy.
Rebecca's interested in the
See, Rebecca knows good music, though, and she's going after the Primus. So, Randy, you just got owned. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you get owned, and sometimes you don't. But there you go. And sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. All right, so Primus, Rebecca has that for... Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Wait, Sandy, wait. You're good. Rebecca has that for 19 at the moment because Primus rules. I love some of the Primus stuff. It's fantastic. I love the bass. I didn't used to like Primus, but now I've learned to love them. So there you go. Edmund says Primus sucks is a great album. That's funny. All right. And then AC/DC John is at 30. Hey, Richard. Good to see you hanging out with us tonight. Missed you the last couple of weeks. And then hey, Santiago. Good to see you as well. Very nice. He's always looking for a band and a particular title. You can shout it out. I prefer we do that at the end of the show, but I get it. And then so let's see. John jumped in at. So it looks like John just jumped in at 30, even though he didn't have to, John, per se, because that would be at 24. Because I think John was first, as I look through this stuff.
Yeah, John was first.
So John's first at 24. So we'll just give it to you for 24, but also Richard is interested as well. So John Mintzmoyer at 24 on that. Rebecca's at 19. What else we got? Fleet Foxes. This is a weighty record. It's a 2 LP. It's crack up. It is $29.99. It is a gatefold as well. So there you go. Very nice if you love a little Fleet Foxes. Gorillas. That is the Now. $26.99. And there you go. Cool band. Who's the lead singer of Gorillaz is also the lead singer of what band? Somebody's going to know in the chat, and I appreciate that because I always forget. Jason, hey Jason, good to see you. Jason's at 31 on the AC/DC Now, and I'm going to do a last call on the Primus for Rebecca. Let me see. Do I know any of the songs off of this one? Well, Candy. Oh, that's right. They're doing. Oh, yeah. So this is a cool record because they're doing like Willy Wonka stuff. So they're doing Candyman. They're doing Golden Ticket. They're doing Pure Imagination. Oh my God, this is great. I think I've listened to this before. And then Oompa Loompa TV, and Augustus and Veruca and Violet. Anyways, cool. Oh, Blur. Thank you, T-Rex. Yes, that's what it is. Oh, and Jillian as well, and Dave, and Michael Hamby. So there you go. Very cool. So yeah, Blur and Gorillaz have the same singer. Very cool. I kind of prefer Gorillaz, though Blur is really cool too. So there you go. All right.
AC/DC's at 34 with Richard.
All right. So our friend Rebecca is going to grab the Primus for 19. Very nice. That's a hell of a score. And there you go. Very nice. And AC/DC is at 34 with Richard on that one. So Richard has that for 34. Let me grab something else out of here. There's never enough Bryan Adams in the world. This is still in the shrink. It's $24. It's an OG copy. There is a little bit, looks like there's a little bit of a nicking here on the cover, right in that area. So just so you know. But other than that, the record's in great shape, and the vinyl is in excellent condition. So really good copy, really nice copy of Bryan Adams' Reckless. I think this is the most streamed. This just celebrated its 40th anniversary. I think I've read where this is the most streamed record on like Spotify from 1984. There's a lot of competition there between Van Halen 1984, Maiden, Power Slave. There's so many good records in 84. Out of the Cellar by Rat, among others. Prince. Purple Rain? How could that even be? Maybe. Oh, well. All right, cool. Does that AC/DC, the black and white splatter? No, it's not. It's just they didn't do much color back in the 80s, the early 80s. So it's just an OG copy. Excellent condition. And right now, John has that for $45. The Bryan Adams is $24 in excellent condition, Tom. All right, let me find. Oh, Motley Crue, 10 Seconds to Love. I don't think 10 Seconds to Love is on here, though. No, I think it's on Shout at the Devil. I always get that confused. So anyways, that is a brand new copy of Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love. Next Friday, the super cool reimagined cover and splatter vinyl of Dr. Feelgood gets released. So I'm looking forward to that one. But in the meantime, this is Motley Crue, $30.99. Live wires on here. Take me to the top. On with the show. What else is on here? Public Enemy #1. Piece of the Action. Oh, I love Piece of the Action. So good. So $30.99 if anybody's interested in a brand new copy of the Crue record. So there you go.
Can you go over the price on the Bryan Adams, and does it have everything I do? Oh, Jen just answered that question.
Yeah. No, this is Bryan Adams. This is One Night Love Affair, Bryan Adams. This is Run to You, Heaven, Somebody, Summer of '69. Kids Wanna Rock. It's Only Love. There's a lot of great songs on that record.
And Jason's interested in that.
All right, Jason is interested in the Bryan Adams, so he has that for $24 right now. The AC/DC we left off at $45. I'm going to do a last call on this OG AC/DC for $45 with John Mintzmoyer. Very nice. And more new vinyl. This is Bach at the. I didn't even think we had any more of these in stock. I guess so. I guess we got another one in. This is $35.99. This is Bark at the Moon. This is an RSD essential, so you can only get this from a beautiful record store like Rock This Town Records, since we do Record Store Day. And this is the 40th anniversary edition on translucent cobalt blue vinyl. It's got a bonus poster in it as well. Obviously, the monster on this one is the title track, "Bark at the Moon." I never get tired of that Jake Healy record. So there you go. Yeah, the Bon Jovi for the wife, Martin. There you go. Happy wife, happy life, right? That's what they say. $31.99. That is Power Windows by the Great Rush. And this is a brand new copy with Rush Records and some other artists. And I guess Primus does this as well. So there you go. They're kind of connected, aren't they? They don't do the shrink. They just put them in just like regular sleeves. But it is a brand new copy. They kind of do the cloudy sleeves, obviously. We do the crystal clear when we do our pre-owned vinyl. But that is a new copy. It's just in a... Sometimes they want to be different. And so they don't use shrink. Maybe because they're afraid that the shrink might, warp the record. If it ever does that. But, it is what it is. All right. Let me grab this record right here and get this to our friend John Mintzmoyer. John grabs the AC/DC for $45. Very nice. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it. And I'm going to do a last call on the Bryan Adams. That is at $24 with Jason. So thank you for your interest there. Excellent condition on the vinyl. There is just a little bit of maybe a little bit of flecking down in this area, but it's a very minimal amount. So $24. But other than that, this thing is tip top.
Rebecca's grabbing the Aussie.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab the Aussie. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate that. Very nice. Rebecca grabs the Aussie. And what else am I going to pull? We got some unique stuff in here. It's like rock and then kind of new wave-ish. So this is the English Beat. This is Special Beat Service in excellent condition, and it's only $14. And the jacket is, pretty tip top. I'm not finding anything wrong. And full record. There's the track list. If you want to see it, there it is. Is that backward? Is our camera backward tonight, or am I crazy? No, it's not. It's just they've aligned the text to the right, so it kind of messed with me there. So that is the English Beat, $14 for Special Beat Service in excellent condition. More new vinyl. This I did the Rush Power Windows. What's on Power Windows again? Oh, Big Money. That's the big song. All right, what else we got? We've got the Best of REM. That is $46.99. This is called In Time. It's got kind of everything you'd want from REM, from Man on the Moon to What's the Frequency, Kenneth, to Losing My Religion, to Orange Crush, to Stand. Well, I don't know if that song stood the test of time, but the rest of the stuff has stood the test of time. Everybody Hurts is on here as well. And there's a gatefold 2LP if anybody's interested in that bad boy. And a little Rage Against the Machine, $28.99. That is Evil Empire. I'm building empires. Bulls on Parade on there. You know, I'm a little tired of the whole Rage Against the Machine thing, but I gotta say, Bulls on Parade, man, that thing's a scorcher. When that comes on, I'm turning it up to at least 7 or 8.
Rebecca's grabbing Rage Against the Machine as well.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab the Rage Against the Machine. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate it. And I'll hand that to Sandy. There you go, Sandy. Thank you. And then I'm going to get the. Let's look if there was any other love for Bryan Adams. So let me. Jason's going to grab the Bryan Adams for 24. Jason Voorhees grabs the. For 24. Cool. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. English Beat is 14 if anybody's interested. A very nice copy. There is, I guess, just a little tiny little small crease off the top of the record there, but very minimal. I didn't even notice it the first time around. So on IRS Records, which I believe is the same label as REM, isn't it? I thought they were on IRS. Maybe. I think they are on IRS. So.
Oh, T-Rex is getting the REM.
All right, TX is going to grab the REM. I saw the RAM, and I was thinking Ram Jam. But T-Rex going to grab the REM. Thank you, Teresa. And what else I got in here? I've got, should we do it? I'm going to do a Kiss record. Kiss records on this show go over like Led Zeppelin's, I tell you. I don't know. We can't sell a Kiss record to save our life. However, Jen says, maybe we don't get the good Kiss records in. I don't know if this is a good Kiss record. I'm an 80s Kiss guy, so all those records are good to me. This is Unmasked. It is still in the shrink. It is a VG++ copy. It includes the poster, and it's only $29. So there you go. I don't know really any of the songs off this record. Let me read you the track list. It's Easy As It Seems. Is That You? Naked City. Shandy, she's so European. Talk to Me, Tomorrow, Torpedo Girl, Two Sides of the Coin, What Makes the World Go Round, You're All That I Want. So this is an OG copy from back in the day. There's no barcode, so I'm going to guess this is what? Probably the year it is copyrighted. It's on Casablanca, which is Kiss's label. And I'm looking for a copyright notice. Is there not even a copyright notice on the back? Come on, Kiss. I can't find it. So, anyways, OG copy of Kiss Unmasked, $29, includes the poster if you're interested in that bad boy. All right, cool. Hey, Jared, good to see you. Hope you and Kim are well. The Nirvana, yeah, on the live on the Wishka. We still have that if you want to grab that. Sandy, I think she just, Casey put that out in the bins. It's the Nirvana. Jared Trott wants that. I think I said that right, Jared, didn't I? You told me last time I was in, so there you go. Where are we? I think Jeffrey. All right, cool. Jeffrey, make sure you got an account with us at Rock This Town Records. If you have a question on how to do that, let me know. But Jeffrey has the Kiss record for $29. Very nice. And then I'm going to do a last call on the English Beat. That is $14. An excellent copy, OG copy of the English Beat right there. So, all right, Jared. No, it's in the brand new arrival section, Sandy. Thank you. Queen. This is Queen 1. This is not the remix that was just released. This is the OG Queen with Keep Yourself Alive on it, among others. The Seven Seas of Rhine. All right, cool. So Jared Trott is going to grab the live Nirvana, $46.99 from the Muddy Banks of the Wishka, which I believe is in Wisconsin, if memory serves. Anyways, this is an OG Queen, $29.99, not the remix, but it is a half-speed remaster if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, what else we got here? In Rainbows by the great Radiohead, $38.99. And that is, do I know one of the songs on In Rainbows? Is High and Dry on here? I don't think High and Dry is on here. It's hard to read the track list because they have messed with my head. House of Cards is on here. Nude is on here. All I Need. Reckoner. So, but no high and dry on this one. But In Rainbows, a classic record from. Why am I drawing a mind blank? I can't remember. Radiohead. Derp. $38.99 if anybody's interested. These guys, I'm going to put, so Santiago, how you make an account, just head to rockthistownrecords.com and then create an account. And once you create an account, go ahead and message us in the chat that you've created an account. So it's pretty easy. All we need when you create your own account, you do it yourself, it's really simple. We need a first name, last name, shipping address, and an email address. And then boom, you're all set. English Beat is $14 in excellent condition if anybody's interested in that bad boy. I'm going to do a last call on the Kiss for Jeffrey. Cool, Jeffrey. Make sure you create an account and let us know once you've created one if you don't have one yet. I don't recognize the name, but that doesn't mean that you haven't hung out with us. 'Cause sometimes I fall asleep at the wheel like a good alt country band. So, all right, what else we got in here? I'm going to grab, oh, this is nice. The Stand By Me soundtrack. It's still in the shrink. In excellent condition. This is an OG copy. And yeah, it's great stuff. Obviously a wonderful movie. I love the movie. Every Day, Buddy Holly's on here. Let the Good Times Roll. Come Go With Me. Whispering Bells by the Del Vikings. Get a Job. Lollipop. Bum bum. Yakety Yak. Great Balls of Fire. Mr. Lee, and of course Stand By Me by Benny King. So that is $24. It is an OG copy, still in the shrink, and in an excellent condition. Would this come out like 86? Yep, 86. Damn. Pretty good. Not too shabby. All right, cool. I think I created an account last week. Awesome, Jeffrey. That's great. Thank you. Thanks, Santiago, as well. Very nice. Yes, Richard. Chopper. Hey, Chopper. Sick balls. Yeah, I love that movie. And the vomit scene is tremendous, you know. All right, I did a last call on this. So Jeffrey is going to grab the Kiss record Unmasked. See, like I told you, you're pretty much no competition when it comes to Kiss for whatever reason in the store and on the show. And I love Kiss. I don't understand it, but great pickup, great deal on that one, Jeffrey. Jeffrey is going to grab that one. So thanks, Jeffrey Nectar, on that one. So cool. Got it. And then Stand By Me, like I said, $24 if anybody's interested. Gregory has created his account. Very cool, Gregory. Poor Davey Hogan. I don't know that reference, but I think it might be. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Cool. All right, what else I got in here? I've got, how about this one? Oh, Boston. In honor of Amanda not hanging out with us tonight because she's at a concert, so Sandy's helping us out. This is Boston's Third Stage with, of course, Amanda, the big hit on this record. $14. It's in excellent condition. This is an OG copy. This is a beautiful copy of this record. We're Ready is on here as well, which is a great song. Cool the Engines as well. So that's awesome as well. So a beautiful copy, gatefold of Boston. That's $14 in excellent condition if you're interested. The Stand By Me is $24 in excellent condition, still in the shrink if you're interested in that one. All right, Chad's interested, and yeah, I remember, Greg. Yeah, I remember now. Chad's interested in the Boston, so Chad has that for $14 at the moment. Jason and Sig are also interested. This is Public Enemy. This is Revolution, the Revolverlution, tour of 03. And this is a live show for $42.99. It's a triple album. So if you love yourself some Public Enemy. And there you go. Donna's going to grab it. So there you go. Very nice. Let me see. What am I looking for? Oh, Bring the Noise. I love Bring the Noise. Great song. Anyways, okay. I could look through this. It's a long track list. There's what? 30 plus songs on the record. Yeah, nice. All right, Donna's going to grab that. That's $42.99. A triple album on that one. Thank you. Hey, Edmund. Thanks for creating an account as well. Very nice. Jason is at 20 on the Boston. So he has the high bid there. And Stand By Me not getting any love tonight. So $24 for a beautiful copy, still in the shrink, excellent condition. I'll do a last call on that one if anybody's interested in the Stand By Me with Corey Feldman, Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, and Jerry O'Connell. Wow, I remember that. And then, of course, bonus points if you name Kiefer Sutherland, Richard Dreyfuss, and is John Cusack in that movie? I think he might be. I'm not sure though. Maybe he wasn't. I don't think he was because he was kind of becoming a star then. Because he had that "I Want My $2" movie. You remember that movie? I want my $2. Better Off Dead. When he's skiing down the hill and he's racing against the guys that only know how to speak Howard Cosell. It's a wonderful night here in Gilbert, Arizona, as the Predacious Stand By Me stands up. I remember I remember Howard Cosell because I think he had the call on the 99.5-yard touchdown run by Tony Dorsett against the Vikings in like 1983. I'll never forget that, unfortunately. Frank Zappa, this was a Record Store Day release. Frank Zappa for president. He didn't win. So if you did cast your vote, he did not win, in case you were wondering. $42.99. It is a gatefold. It is a 2 LP, and it's got the presidential ashtray there, probably circa Tricky Dick Nixon, with the cigarette hanging off it as well. So there you go. What else we got in here? Oh, Sabotage. Did you hear that these guys are reforming for a show in, I think, Brazil or something next year? Of course, Sabotage now is basically a cash cow that's called Trans-Siberian Orchestra. But in the meantime, they had an album called Fight for the Rock, and this is the 1986 album. It's $41.99. It is a 1 LP. It is a gatefold. So there you go. In case you're into some Sabotage or Trans-Siberian Orchestra, as it would be. The Burger playing the Van Halen, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. All right, Stand By Me. That's $24. I'm going to put that to the side if anybody's interested. It's a great track list. It's basically all that great 50s music from the Coasters and the Silhouettes, the Del Vikings, Buddy Holly, and then a little Benny King mixed in. And then Boston. Where are we at with Boston?
21 with Chad, and T-Rex is grabbing the Sabotage.
Okay, so 21 with Chad on the Bostons. Sig is out. Jason, I'm not sure if he was still in or not. And we'll do a last call, though, at 21 for Chad, you said, right? Yeah, Chad.
Yes.
And then Sabotage is going to our friend, is that T-Rex?
Yes.
All right, cool. T-Rex going to grab the Sabotage. Very nice.
Jason's at 25 now, Boston.
All right, Jason's back in it at 25. Well, he never left, but he's in it at 25. All right, what else we got in here? I've got a Whitesnake album in here I want to find. What was that Whitesnake record? Come on, man. I got some Van Halen coming up, some Leppard. There's the Whitesnake. Oh, Waylon. Still in the shrink with the hype sticker. This is $29, and this record is not in print. So you can't get this record. So the only way to get this record is OG copies. It's a VG++ copy. It's in beautiful condition. The hit songs, Here I Go Again, Is This Love, Still the Night. So this is probably, because the hit songs stickers on there, this is probably a 1988 pressing. The album obviously came out in 87, or it's maybe a late 87 pressing. Either way, it's an OG from back in the day. $29 only for Whitesnake, the 1987 album with yeah, it's just a monster. Crying in the Rain, Bad Boys, Still the Night, Here I Go Again, Give Me All Your Love, Is This Love, Children of the Night, among others. So there you go.
Rebecca's first on the Whitesnake.
All right, Rebecca was first on the Whitesnake, so she has that for $29. Robbie was also interested. Dave says, "Hey, what's the inventory for bid? I never saw the recap video." Well, I never got a chance to post a new video today, so here it is. And then Boston is, let me see, Richard jumps in at 35 on the Whitesnake, so Richard has that for 35. That is not an OG Merciful Fate. It's the most recent reissue that just came out on ruby red vinyl. Let's see here. Boston is, Chad's out, so we'll do a last call for Jason at 25 on the Boston record. A beautiful copy of that one. All right, what else we got for new vinyl? This is Linkin Park, the band of the week, as their new album comes out on Friday. I still have one more copy of the indie exclusive gatefold translucent magenta vinyl that comes with these really super cool stickers. So a little sticker pack that comes with it. So I have one more copy of that if anybody wants a copy of the new Linkin Park, and then we're sold out until we get more copies in. But the stickers will be gone by that time because we only got so many stickers from them. We also got posters, but it's impossible to ship the posters. But if you're local, you can pick one up. And then we had some T-shirts that we gave away at the listening party this past Saturday, and that was cool as well. So Linkin Park, $39.99, 2 LP. This is on translucent light blue colored vinyl. They did a couple of color pressings of the first 2 albums, and then also Hunting Party a couple of months ago, and this is what's, I guess, left. $39.99 on that one. Boston goes to our friend. That goes to our friend Jason. So thank you, Jason. He grabs the Boston for $25. A beautiful copy on that. Whitesnake is at $60 with Rebecca on the OG copy of the 1987 album, still in the shrink, a VG++ copy on the vinyl with the hype sticker. And yeah, I hope at some point, I have no idea why this record and like is it Slide It In? The Whitesnake, the 84 record. Is it Slide It In? Yeah. Slide It In. I have no idea why those records have never been reissued, but maybe in the next couple of years they'll finally reissue them. But at the moment, no dice on that. All right, what else we got in here? We've got, well, let's go with some Devo. This is in excellent condition, still in the shrink. It is Freedom of Choice. Whip It is on here, and that is only $14. So there you go. Little Devo, $14, and excellent condition on the vinyl there. All right, cool. Let me see if anything. Lane Meyer or Lloyd Dobler. Well, definitely Lane Meyer. I'm going there. More new vinyl, or sort of new vinyl. This is Petra. This is More Power to You. It's $39.99. Remember the Christian rock band, I think from the late 80s? I think when they came out. So there you go. Kind of cool artwork. If you were into video games, I'd say in 1996. I'd say that kind of looks like video games from 1996 to me. Coming out of Garland, Texas, if you know that reference. And then also we've got a copy of Dark Side of the Moon. This is a reissue, remastered for the 50th anniversary. It is a gatefold. It is $38.99, and yeah, nice record. On the Run, Time, The Great Gig in the Sky, Money, Us and Them, Brain Damage. And yes, you can put on The Wizard of Oz and listen to that record, and it'll sync up. It wasn't intentional, though, apparently, according to David Gilmour. Yes?
Did you show a Devo, or did you ask a question about Devo?
I did show a Devo.
Okay, so Jason Grace is interested in that?
All right, Jason is interested in the Devo. So Jason has that for $14 now. Cool. Thank you, Jason.
And Richard is going to grab the Pink Floyd.
And Richard's going to grab the Pink Floyd. Thank you, Richard. Richard Giuliano on the Pink Floyd. Very cool. And then let's check in on the Whitesnake, see where we're at there. Jimmy was out. Rich is out. So Rebecca has the Whitesnake for $60. So we'll do a last call on the Whitesnake for Rebecca at $60 on a fantastic record. Of course, David Coverdale wrote it with John Sykes. And then after the album was done, he fired John Sykes. So it's Adrian Vandenberg and Vivian Campbell and Rudy Sarzo and Tommy Aldridge that get the credit, but none of those played on the record. Go figure. All right, cool. What else? Prince for you, $22.99. That is soft and wet on here, just as long as we're together. Early Prince, if you're into some Prince. And then, Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, $26.99. That is a gatefold, and obviously it has In the End on it, paper cut, One Step Closer, Crawling. Great record from Linkin Park, $28.99 on that one. All right, Rebecca is going to grab the nice Whitesnake for $60. Beautiful copy, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca Howitt grabs the Whitesnake, and Devo is at $14 with our friend Jason. I'm going to do a last call on the Devo, $14. Excellent condition, still in the shrink on this one as well. And yeah, Whip It is on here. I don't know any of the other songs really, but hey, Whip It is Whip It. There you go. Cool. And they're actually opening for My Chemical Romance on one of the stadium dates next year. Did you hear about that, Sandy? My Chemical Romance is doing 10 stadium shows, and they're having 10 different opening acts. Devo is one of them. Evanescence is one. The Violent Femmes is one. Alice Cooper is one. It's kind of really cool. So anyways, there you go. That's the end of my story. All right, what else we got back here? This is Waylon Jennings, Honky Tonk Heroes. It's a VG Plus copy. Hard record to find. It is $29. It has a little ring wear. And like I said, a VG Plus copy. You can see a lot more ring wear on the back. Honky Tonk Heroes is on here. Peyton Manning would love this album because it has Omaha on there as well. There you go. We had it all. So a bunch of good stuff from Waylon. Honky Tonk Heroes is $29 if you're interested in that bad boy.
Richard is at 16 for the Whip It Good.
All right, Richard going to jump in on the Whip It Good at 16. Thank you, Richard. And Jimmy is in on the Waylon Jennings at 29. Thank you, Jimmy. Mad Villain, which is MF Doom and Mad Lib. That is $31.99. If you're into some MF Doom, a lot of people are. Social Distortion, Mommy's Little Helper. That is $29.99. A great punk record. On Craft. And then System of a Down. Nice. $25.99. That is Mesmerize. What's on here? Oh, yeah, BYOB. That's a great song. Was this produced by? Oh, yeah, it was produced by Rick Rubin as well. So, cool. The sixth song on this record is The Cocaine Makes Me Feel Like I'm on This Song. Interesting. Nice.
Rebecca is first for System of a Down.
All right, Rebecca grabs the System of a Down. Cool. Thank you, Rebecca. Very nice. And T-Rex is going to grab the Social Distortion. Cool. Mommy's Little Helper. Very nice.
And what was the price on Prince?
Prince was $22.99 on the Prince. That one. All right, cool. There you go. It's a John Cusack party in the chat. What do you call it? Casey's probably looking at the chat. Why are people typing in randomly weird that seem like movie titles? Because they are movie titles. It's a John Cusack love affair. I have started something here with I want my $2. And Sandy never saw Better Off Dead. And she's of my generation. So come on, Sandy. Do you have a favorite John Cusack movie, Sandy?
What's that one where he holds the radio above?
Oh, High Fidelity?
Yes.
High Fidelity. Oh, yeah. Very nice. And then I won't ask Casey because she'll be like, I have no idea who John Cusack is. So.
And Donna's grabbing the Prince.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Prince. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it. Very nice. And then Devo, let's see, where were we at there? Devo was at, I think Richard Giuliano had that for 16. So right now I'm going to do a last call on the Devo for 16, a little party, a little Johnny Cusack party. Maybe we should reach out to John and have him join the chat tonight. That'd be fun. I do not know John, nor have I ever spoken with John. Waylon is at 29. I'm going to do a last call on the Waylon for Jimmy Lewis, a hard record from Waylon to find. From Waylon to find. A VG Plus copy. It does have ring wear, but like I said, this is a record that kind of all the Waylon Jennings fans love, and Waylon, a native here of Arizona. Talking Heads, Remain in the Light. This is on white vinyl. This is $28.99. This is once in a lifetime's on here. Also Cross-Eyed and Painless. Like I said, white vinyl there for the Talking Heads. All right, cool. And I did the last calls on those two. What else we got? Oh, U2. This just came out recently. This is U2 Live. It is an EP featuring 5 tracks, 4 unreleased. It is on neon yellow transparent vinyl. It's $34.99. This is the Zoo TV by U2 live in Dublin in 1993. The track list is Zoo Station, Mysterious Ways, Trying to Throw Your Arms Around the World, Stay, and Love is Blindness. So I know 4 out of 5 of those songs, and all 4 or 5 of those songs are great. So that is U2 if anybody's interested in that bad boy.
Jason Grays is at 17 on the Devo.
All right, Jason's gone to 17 on the Devo. I think I did a last call on the Waylon. So Jimmy Lewis, boom, scores the Waylon for 29. Nice pickup there, Jimmy. Appreciate it. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, Ultravox. Does everybody love Ultravox? I don't know. This is Rage in Eden. It's an excellent copy. This is a New Zealand pressing from 1981. It is $19. It does have the jacket isn't perfect, meaning that there's just a little bit of a tiny crease down there in the lower left-hand corner. But yeah, I mean, it looks really good other than that. So there you go. Ultravox, Rage in Eden. That is from 1981 and a New Zealand press. There you go. Who'd have thought that New Zealand had pressing plants? You figured they'd come from Australia or something.
Richard's out on the Devo, and T-Rex is interested in the Ultravox.
All right, T-Rex has the Ultravox then for 19. I'm going to do a last call for Jason on the Devo. Was it Jason? I think it was Jason.
Yes.
On the Devo. So there you go. What else in the new vinyl? Winger, Pull. This is $44.99. This is on silver metallic vinyl. So this is a color vinyl. There is another reissue of this record coming out that will be less expensive, but it's just going to be on black vinyl, I think. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is on metallic silver vinyl. It's $44.99. So I'm partial to this record because the Winger record was produced by Mike Shipley, who was Mutt Lange's producer and mixing engineer on Pyromania and Heartbeat City and Hysteria. So a great engineer and a great mixing engineer. And I do love the song Down Incognito. It is fantastic. If you've never heard that song, that's a little homework on Apple Music or Spotify or on YouTube, whatever you use. Find Down Incognito. Me and my libido, Down Incognito. So there you go. That's my spiel there.
We're in auction for the Ultravox.
All right, Ultravox is at 23. Devo goes to our friend Jason at 17, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Oops,
Yes.
I closed somehow.
Yes, at 17.
Okay, cool. I closed out of. Let me see how I can do this. Okay, I somehow closed out of my chat here. All right, so 17 for Jason. Thank you. And then Ultravox was at 23 last time I saw that. I think what I might have to do here, and I don't think it should.
Can you press the X?
Let me try. Yes, I can.
Oh.
But no, I can't. So, sorry. All right, so I could probably read that. Maybe. Let me see. I might be able to. Oops, there we go. All right, the screen still look okay on your end?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't change anything. Okay, so I can see everything here. Got it. All right, cool. All right, let's keep going. Let me grab another record from back in here. Oh, this is Highway to Hell. Still in the shrink. This is released in 1979. This is an early pressing, also done by Mutt Lange. And this is Highway to Hell, $24, excellent condition, still in the shrink. It's an early copy. I would say it could be a 1979 pressing. It could be a 1980 pressing or an 81, but there is no barcode, and barcodes kind of became prevalent in 81, 82 time frame. So that's always a dead giveaway to see if it's an OG. But yeah, so an OG copy in beautiful condition of Highway to Hell, $24. There is a price sticker that is on the shrink from back in the day, but it's on the shrink, so don't worry about that.
Richard's first for the ACDC.
All right.
Rich is also interested.
All right, Richard first on the ACDC. Also, Rich is interested in that, so Richard has that for 24. Ultravox, where did we leave off on that?
Still at 23 with T-Rex.
Still at 23 with T-Rex. So now the only issue I'm having right now, Casey's, I can't scroll. Remember that? So you'll have to tell me if I missed stuff. since my chat kind of got screwed up there. All right, cool. More new vinyl. This is Weezer, the Red Album, $29.99. It is a gatefold. Pork and Beans is on here. The Troublemaker, the greatest man that ever lived. Well, thank you. Heart Songs. Everybody Gets Dangerous, Dreamin', Thought I Knew, The Cold, Dark World, Automatic, and The Angel and the One. So that is Weezer, the Red Album. And then, hey, a little Kill Bill, baby. You ever seen Kill Bill? Casey?
My dad's favorite movie.
Is it? It's a great movie. You like part 1 or part 2 better? Part 1? I kind of like part 2 a little more because I love Michael Madsen. That woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die. So, anyways, Kill Bill soundtrack, $29.99. It's got Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra on here. You got the 6s and 7s doing woohoo, woohoo, among others. So, and it's Casey's dad's favorite movie. So, Kill Bill, that is $29.99 if you're interested. All right, am I doing a last call on the Ultravox for T-Rex? Mm-hmm. Yes, last call on the Ultravox for T-Rex for 20 what? 23. And then AC/DC was at 29 with Rich. It's at 30 now. The Highway to Hell OG copy. Excellent condition, still in the shrink. A couple more new vinyls. This is Skid Row. This is on, I think it's on silver vinyl, if I remember right. And it is $40.99, the debut record. Now, see, now they didn't do the shrink on this. They did like the perforated bag. So there's like a perforated thing that you peel off on the top. So that is Big Guns, Sweet Little Sisters on here, Piece of Me, that's a monster, 18 in Life, Rattlesnake Shake, Youth Gone Wild, and I Remember You by Skid Row, $40.99 on that bad boy. T-Rex is going to grab the AC/DC on that. So Richard, you and I could study at the School of Movies and Quentin Tarantino, because I do actually know that, because I'm such a Tarantino nerd, that Michael Madsen was supposed to be Vic Vega. And he was talking about doing a Vega Brothers movie with Vic and Vincent Vega. Anyways, T-Rex grabs that for 23. Thank you, T-Rex, for 23. AC/DC is at 35 with John Mintzmoyer. Thank you, John. I'm going to grab something else out of here. Let's grab. This is a record I've never heard of. Sandy's like, they're an 80s kind of new wave band. This is Cabaret. Is it Cabaret Voltaire?
Cabaret Voltaire.
Voltaire. Okay, yeah. This is $14. The album is called Drinking Gasoline. Probably wouldn't advise that. Not a good idea. It is a VG Plus copy on the vinyl, and it is a gatefold. And if you need a track list or anything, let me know. That is Cabaret Voltaire. Drinking Gasoline, $14 if you're interested in that bad boy. And then finally, last but not least, as mentioned, Don't Break the Oath, Merciful Fate. This is a reissue that just came out, $38.99 on ruby red vinyl for Merciful Fate. And we do still have one copy of the new Linkin Park record. That's what it looks like. Oh, there it is. And then you get the Linkin Park stickers, and then the From Zero stickers, and it's on translucent magenta vinyl. And it is, what is it? It comes with the sticker pack, and it is a gatefold as well, because it's an indie exclusive. So not going to find that in other places, unless you went to, I guess.
Rebecca's interested in the Cabaret. I don't know if I said that right. And Manuel is interested in, or wants the Merciful Fate.
All right, Manuel's going to grab the Merciful Fate. Cool, Manuel. Very nice. Thank you, Sandy. And right now, you said T-Rex is interested in
Rebecca.
Rebecca, sorry. For some reason now I'm getting T-Rex and Rebecca always mixed up. So I apologize, Rebecca. I apologize, T-Rex. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'll get straightened out here pretty quick. So you said Rebecca.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Rebecca's interested in the because you and T-Rex have similar interests in music. That's why I get confused, because I'm thinking, oh, this is probably going to be a T-Rex record, because T-Rex has been hanging out with us for 6 months now, 6 months plus. It's been a joy. And then Rebecca just started hanging out with us a couple of weeks ago. So now I'm kind of finding, you kind of know what people, Jen and I talk about what people kind of love. We know Martin loves himself some Megadeth and Metallica. We know Jared Trott, who was in here before, loves himself some Nirvana. So there you go. Anyway, so I apologize. And yeah, so the new From Zero from Linkin Park is $36.99. We have one copy left of that. All right, let me do a quick recap on this. AC/DC is at 60. Rich is out on the AC/DC. The OG copy of Highway to Hell. What a great album. And it's an OG, so beautiful. Yes, there you go. T-Rex acknowledges. Back to work. Hey, Richard, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Take care. I'm going to do a final call on the Cabaret Voltaire for Rebecca at 14. And then John's at 60 on the AC/DC. I'm going to do a last call on that one, too, at 60 for the AC/DC for John Mintzmoyer. All right, let me recap this crate, and then we'll get to the encore crate of the night. Skid Row was $40.99. Kill Bill soundtrack is $29.99. Let me close that so I can see a little bit of Weezer. The Red Album, $29.99. Winger, Pull, $44.99. Homework, add Down Incognito to your favorite songs if you use Spotify or Apple Music. U2, $34.99. Talking Heads is $28.99. Mad Villain is $31.99. Linkin Park, $28.99. Petra, $39.99. Linkin Park again, $39.99 on translucent light blue colored vinyl for the hunting party. Frank Zappa, $42.99. In Rainbows, $38.99. Queen 1, $29.99. Rush is $31.99. Motley Crue, $30.99. That is Gorillaz, $26.99. Fleet Foxes is $29.99. Extreme, $44.99. I was just thinking, Extreme would be a great band for AC/DC to have open, though I think AC/DC kind of likes younger bands to open. But that would be a great opening act for the stadium tour that they're about to announce. So I've heard. Guns N' Roses, $34.99. Lana Del Rey, $40.99 for Ultraviolence. Linkin Park with Paper Cuts. This is the clear black and red splatter vinyl for $45.99. Jay-Z, $29.99. And Linkin Park for with Collision Course. Duran Duran, $29.99 for Astronaut. Jars of Clay is $40.99. Music on vinyl, limited to 1,000 copies. This is number 609. And David Bowie pinups for $25.99. What did I miss?
T-Rex is grabbing the Gorillaz.
T-Rex is going to grab Gorillaz. All right. Thank you, T-Rex. Let me grab, where's the Gorillaz? It's never where I think it is. There it is. Found it. Thank you, Sandy. John Mintzmoyer. I think nobody else jumped in, right? On the AC/DC. Is that right, Casey?
Yes, with 60.
All right. So John Mintzmoyer is going to grab the AC/DC for 60. Thank you. Hey, Tito. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for hanging out. So John Mintzmoyer grabs that for 60. And then Rebecca is going to grab the Cabaret Voltaire for 14. Very nice. Drinking gasoline. I have no idea. I kind of want to check those guys out now. So, all right, what else we got in here? I've got Van Halen, the mighty Van Halen. We had the Japanese press last night. This is a U.S. press, and it is still in the shrink in excellent condition, and it is $24. Part of me thinks because there's no hype sticker, and it's a club edition, and sure enough, it is a club edition. I see that there. So you remember the Columbia Records and Tapes Club or the RCA Records and Tapes Club? Yep, that came from that, and this was well taken care of. This is a beautiful copy, $24 in excellent condition. Some people say that the club editions sound better than the OGs so this would have been Warner Brothers that put this out, and some argue that Columbia House, because they had their own pressing plants. When they pressed it, it sounded better than the Warner Brothers pressings. However, other people would argue that the Warner Brothers pressings sound better than the Columbia, than the Record and Tape Clubs thing. So it's kind of I guess you're gonna do an A/B test, I suppose, if you've got multiple copies. So, anyways, $24, still in the shrink, excellent condition on Van Halen, 1984. With all due respect to Fair Warning, and Van Halen won the best Diamond Dave record. Oh, A Different Kind of Truth is really a good record. So there you go. All right. Yeah, 10 records for 1 cent. You got to love it. All right, what else we got in here? Let's grab another record. This is Spandau Ballet. This Much Is True. This is $14. It is a VG++ copy, and everybody loves themselves some Spandau Ballet. It is a great song. True is a great song. Would you concur with that, Sandy?
Yes.
Sandy concurs. Good answer. Good answer. It's a fantastic song. All right, I'm just going to take a swig of water. How you doing tonight, Sandy? How about you, computer nerd? How you doing?
Good.
That's good. Casey's doing good too, and hopefully Jen's doing well as well. All right, little halftime break there for my water. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move the Van Halen over here for the moment, and I'm going to swap out this crate. Whoa, that was ill-advised. Let me try this. That's better. Much gooder. All right, so this is the Encore crate. This is always first come, first serve on all this stuff. And yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling.
Did you get John and T-Rex?
So T-Rex is in on Spandau Ballet at 14, and John is in on the Van Halen for 24. Cool. Very nice. I'm going to put that like right there. Okay. Hold on, baby, with a cigarette. All right, these are first come, first serve. This is Toots and the Maytals and the Maytals. This is a UK press. This is the best of Toots and the Maytals. It is $19. It is a VG++ copy. There you go. And what would you describe Toots and the Maytals? Kind of reggae-ish? Okay, so there you go. Thank you, Sandy. This is Bob Dylan, Freewheelin'. A really nice copy, actually. VG+ on the album, on the vinyl. The cover actually looks pretty good. Most of these Bob Dylan records are trash by the time we get them. So, but Blowing in the Wind is on here. Ed has written his name there. Something about the 60s and the 70s. People like to write their names on records back then. I guess because they were probably nervous that their brother or sister were going to steal them. So $14 on the Bob Dylan. And then we got Bob Seger. 9 Tonight. That's $14. That is the live record. Yep. Old Time Rock and Roll. Her Strut. Night Moves. Rock and Roll Never Forgets. Hollywood Nights. So Against the Wind is on here as well. That is a 2 LP gatefold. And that's in really nice condition. Usually that's trash when we get them in. So that's $14 on that one. Cool.
Jimmy Lewis is grabbing BD.
All right. Jimmy going to grab the freewheeling Bob Dylan record for $14. Thank you, Jimmy. And I'm going to do a last call on Spandau Ballet for, I believe that was T-Rex, if memory serves. So she has that for 14. And then it was John, I believe, if memory serves, that had the Van Halen for 24. And I'm going to do a last call on this beautiful copy of, look at that little baby. He's so cute. Probably look like me as a baby, Sandy. You realize that? He's so gorgeous. They say if you got a cute baby, they kind of grow up to be kind of ugly people. Ugh. And then if you got a really ugly baby, they grow up to be dynamite. So there you go.
James Hicks is grabbing the Bob Seger.
All right, James is going to grab the Bob Seger. Thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Jason Voorhees is at 26 on the Van Halen, and Jason Franz is getting the Toots.
Toots. Jason has the Toots. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Nice job, Jason. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm a child, you know. All right, Van Halen is at 26 with Jason. Jason's jumped in. John, he coming to play tonight. He going to 35 on the Van Halen, and then T-Rex going to grab the Spandau Ballet for 14. Very nice. Oh, you know, I changed my screen, and now I can really see all of the screen here, all of the screen real estate. Usually my screen's really tiny on my iPad, but now I'm like seeing everything like if you were watching on YouTube or on Facebook with an iPad or a 90-inch television. Looks pretty damn good. All right. You can see the Duran Duran collage over there. Look at that. Thank you, Jim Duke, wherever you are. Come on, Jim. Stop by one day. We missed you. Haven't seen Jim in a long time. He's a great guy. And then we got the REO Speedwagon from our friend David Doman. We got that We Framed in Asia poster right there, which is amazing. And then we got a little wall of love back there that you can probably see. We got the purple stool, the Barney stool, we call it, I think. Anyways, I'm done. All right, what else we got in here? This is, how would you say her name again, Casey?
I forgot. Shanae?
Shanae, close enough. Sinead O'Connor, a VG++ copy, $14. This is the Lion and the Cobra, $14. Beautiful copy. Mandinka is on here, if that's how you say it, or maybe it's Maninka. I'm not sure how to say it, but I know that song from Sinead. So there you go. Very nice. And T-Rex is interested in Sinead. Yeah, Sinead O'Connor. I know how to say it, but affectionately I call her Shinehead because she got no hair. She shaved her head. So, but Sinead O'Connor, Rebecca might have also been interested, but I'm not sure. Last call in the Van Halen for John Mintzmoyer at 40. Thank you, John, on that one. And Larry is also interested in the Sinead, but T-Rex I think has that. I think Rebecca was just giving me how to pronounce it or helping Casey pronounce it. This is Head Games by Foreigner. This is $14, a VG++ copy. It looks like somebody has. Is this in the shrink? It just doesn't look like it's in the shrink. So somebody put a price sticker on this at some point from way back when. But it's $14. Head Games, VG++. We had another copy of this last night. Was it like a Japanese copy? I think something like that. Anyways, this is a U.S. press. Dirty White Boy Women Head Games, of course, is on here. So that's $14 if anybody's interested. General Public, all the rage, $14, a VG+ copy. So there you go. There is some staining on the cover, though, so watch out for that one. Tenderness is on that record. And then we've also got Pat Benatar. That's still in the shrink. In excellent condition. It is $14. Crimes of Passion with a little hype sticker from Target back in the day. From May of 81. If Sandy taught me how to read some of these labels from back in the day. Sandy was teaching me how to read like the Tower Records labels, I think, at one time. So I think I'm reading that right. On Chrysalis, Treat Me Right, You Better Run is on here. Elvis for Children is on here. So there you go, a little Pat Benatar. Excellent condition, still in the shrink for $14 if anybody's interested in Pat. Larry's at 15 on the Sinead O'Connor. Rebecca was just helping out on the pronunciation. Cool, thank you. And then GP was General Public. And Brock's going to grab the General Public record. Thank you, Brock.
Mark White's first on Pat Benatar.
Okay, yep. So Brock's going to grab the General Public for 14. And then Mark White was first on the Pat Benatar for 14 as well. And Marty was second, but unfortunately I only got one copy. So Mark White's going to grab that one. That goes to Mark White for 14 as priced for it's Crimes of Passion by Pat Benatar. All right, Sinead O'Connor is at 18 with T-Rex. So T-Rex has that for 18. And the Van Halen, I need to get rid of that one. Not get rid of it, but get it to our friend John Mintzmoyer. John Mintzmoyer going to grab the Van Halen for 35. Beautiful copy, excellent condition, still in the shrink. That goes to John Mintzmoyer for 35. All right, I'm going to take another swig of water. All right. And I'm going to put Sinead over there. Grab another record. Let's grab one from the back. Oh, Bauhaus. Nice. Bela Lugosi's Dead. Oh, this is a score. Excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket looks top notch. This is $24. Wasn't Bauhaus eventually some of the guys became Love and Rockets, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is Bauhaus, Bela Lugosi's Dead. That is $24, a UK press in excellent condition. So, yeah, it's rare to find Bauhaus records in that beautiful condition, at least in my mind it is. So there you go. And see, T-Rex and Rebecca both interested. T-Rex has it first. Michael Hanby also interested. Sinead is at 20 with Larry Larson. And we'll keep going on the more Pat Benatar. This is Precious Time by Pat. This is a VG++ copy, still in the shrink. And it is $14. 3 girls have cultivated the Pat Benatar look here at Ridgemont. Sandy, did you ever cultivate the Pat Benatar look?
No.
Did you ever go to Ridgemont High? Oh, okay. All right. I had to check. Promises in the Dark is on here. Did you know in Promises in the Dark video, what's the guy's name? He was Chet in Weird Science. I can't remember his name all of a sudden. He was in Aliens. What was his name? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I forgot his name. He passed away a couple of years ago. Yeah. Chet. How about a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? Anyways, he's in the Promises in the Dark video. And there's somebody else that was in that video too. Fire and Ice is on here as well. Precious Time, among others. I guess she does Helter Skelter as well. You hear that, Sandy? Helter Skelter.
It's just a good version.
Oh, it's a good version, she says. So very nice. Bill Paxton, thank you. Thank you, John and Jason and Richard. And so there you go. And yeah, there you go, Jimmy too. And then I think I saw that was it T-Rex was at 35 on the Bauhaus?
Rebecca's at 40.
Oh, Rebecca's at 40 now. Oh yeah.
She's
And
at-
T-Rex is at 45 now. So all right, cool. And then the Sinead, last time I saw it, it was at 20 with Larry Larson.
Let me double check.
Okay.
Sorry, there's a lot of comments. Yes, Larry
Okay.
Larson at 20.
All right, Larry Larson's at 20. So I'll do a last call for Larry on the Sinead O'Connor for 20. We'll see if anybody else wants that. Pat Benatar. Dave is going to grab the Pat Benatar. Hey, Dave. Good to see you. One of our local favorites. He was first. Mark White was second, but Pat grabs the nice copy of, what is that, Precious Time? Yes. Thank you, Dave. Pat Benatar goes to Dave. I'm trying to pronounce last names, but now I'm scared of your last name, Dave. I don't want to butcher it. I may try it, though, for giggles and giggles' sake. But now it's off the screen, so I can't see it right now. So I got saved there. All right, cool. Looks like T-Rex is at, Rebecca's at 60 on the Bauhaus. The UK press in excellent condition, OG copy. This is Razali. It is 1988 Reggae. Mr. Energy is the name of the album. It's a VG Plus copy. It's $14. So there you go. Very nice. There's a little smudge there on the back of the record, but other than that, this thing is pretty clean. So
Larry is out on Sinead.
Sir Retna. Dave Surretna. All right. I'm never going to remember that, Dave, but thank you for the phonetic. Appreciate it. T-Rex is at 25 on the Sinead, and Larry is out, so we'll do a last call on that one. Rebecca is at 60 on the Bauhaus, as T-Rex is still in on that one at the moment. And yeah, there we go. This is Stevie Wonder. Fulfilling, well, whatever. First finale. This is in excellent condition. We play tested because we're like, even though we're grading it in excellent condition, there was something that kind of was like, we should play test this. But maybe we just wanted to hear the great album. And it's $14. And it played great. And it's got a little ring wear. Not too bad, but it's got some. What's on here? Is Higher Ground on here? No, I don't think Higher Ground is on here. Smile, Please. I don't know a lot of those songs by Stevie. But anyways, so that's $14 if anybody's interested. That's in the first come, first serve crate. T-Rex is out on the Bauhaus. And then Stevie is Spencer's going to grab the Stevie. Very nice, Spencer. Thank you. Very cool. All right. And just confirm you've got an account with us set up. And if you don't, oh, he does? Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Spencer. Casey confirmed that for me. Very nice. All right. T-Rex is going to grab the Sinead O'Connor, I believe, for 25, if memory serves. All right. So I lost my
Yes, 25.
okay, I lost my chat. I see some of the chat, but I don't see all the chat where or I can't see it all anymore right now. So I'm counting on Casey for some help here. So I appreciate your help tonight, Casey. Thank you. And Sandy, of course, and Jen. And then Bauhaus, T-Rex was out. So Rebecca had that, I think, for, was it 60 or is it 55? I forget. 60?
I believe it is at 60, yes.
60. Okay, so a last call for Bauhaus at 60 for Rebecca. UK press, OG copy, in excellent condition. It's a beautiful copy. All right, let's grab something else out of here. Let's grab the first record behind the Looney Tunes. Oh, I like this. This is the Bee Gees. Greatest Hits, a VG++ copy. It is $14. It is a gatefold. It is a 2 LP. It's kind of a little bit like having the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, but well, maybe it does have all the Saturday Night Fever good songs. You don't get some of the other stuff like Disco Inferno or anything like that, because that's not a Bee Gees song. But you get Jive Talkin', Night Fever, Tragedy, You Should Be Dancing, and Staying Alive. That is side one. Are you kidding me? Doesn't get any better than that. Then you get How Deep Is Your Love, Too Much Heaven on Earth. I'm skipping over some of these songs. More Than a Woman also. Nights on Broadway. Children of the World, Spirits. So that is the Bee Gees' Greatest Hits 2 LP. Really nice. Usually these are beat to hell when they come in. And that is a VG++ copy on the vinyl, and the jacket looks pretty tip-top, man. So $14 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, cool. Let's see here. So Bauhaus is going to go to our friend Rebecca for 60. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate it. Very nice. Great score on that. I was surprised when I saw that. There's some records that are just like, oh, that's super cool. And then that Bauhaus record is super cool. So, all right, let's go to the back here and grab how about a Meatloaf record? This is still in the shrink. This is $29. This is Bad Out of Hell. Did you not see this, Casey?
I did. I own it.
Oh, you already got a Bad Out of Hell. Cool. So this is a VG++ copy, still in the shrink, and it is in. Let's see. This came out in 77. It has a UPC code, so I'm guessing that this is an 80s, sometime in the 80s reissue. It's not a modern day reissue, but it came from the collection with all that 80s and late 70s stuff, so it was well taken care of. So VG++ $29 for Meatloaf if you're interested in that bad boy. Richard Miller's interested in the Bee Gees, so he has that for $14 now. More vinyl from the Encore crate. This is Peter Frampton. This is Frampton Comes Alive, now a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is $14, a VG++ copy. There's some ring wear, but a 2 LP of his iconic record. Did you know that I think a year ago he inducted Sheryl Crow into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but he was not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then this year, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame said, adoy, and then they put him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So good job, Peter. $14. And of course, wasn't he in Humble Pie?
Yes.
Nice. So $14 for Frampton Comes Alive, a VG++ copy on that one. See if my chat started working again. Nope. It just kind of went crazy there. There we go.
Did you see Richard Miller is interested in the Bee Gees?
I did.
Okay.
I did get that. So, all right, cool. So Meatloaf is at 29. Richard Miller has the Bee Gees for 14. And I'm going to pull a Miles Davis. Nice. $14. This is a Columbia. I'm guessing this is not a 6i or a 2i, Sandy.
No.
It's not. It is a VG+ copy of Porgy and Bess from Miles Davis. There you go. On Columbia. An OG copy, but not a 6i or a 2i from Columbia. So there you go. All right. Hey Jeff, how you doing? I should get to that Looney Tunes. I know Jeff loves that kind of that weird stuff a little bit. So Jeff is going to grab the Frampton Comes Alive, and Donna's going to grab the Miles Davis. So Donna Turner grabs the Miles Davis. Miles Davis, Porgy and Bess. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it. And Jeff Lloyd, one of our local favorites, is going to grab the Frampton Comes Alive for 14. Very nice. And I'm going to do a last call. Richard Miller has the Bee Gees' Greatest Hits. Score, Richard, on this one potentially for $14. Last call on that. I'm going to do a last call on the Meatloaf at 29. That is Bat Out of Hell, like a bat out of hell. Very nice. $29. Probably an early 80s pressing of that record by Meatloaf. And it is almost Christmas season. It's almost Ralphie and Randy time on A Christmas Story. Meatloaf, Schmeatloaf, double beetloaf. I hate meatloaf. I actually kind of love meatloaf. So I don't like the ketchup on meatloaf as much, but I just like meatloaf. And Salisbury steak. Make me a good Salisbury steak and I'll be real happy. All right. And let's do one more record, then we'll sell the Bee Gees to Richard Miller. This is Lead Into Reason, Age of Reason. Wax Trax Records. I don't know what that means, Sandy. This is electronic and industrial music. It is a VG++ copy. It is $19.
Wax Trax Records is from Illinois.
Oh, Wax Trax Records is from Illinois. So fancy.
Private label.
Oh, private label. So there you go. And Brian, you remember Brian from last night, has written his name on the record there as well. So at least he wrote it really small. But yeah, it's got the textured cover. And so if you know, you know, I guess, on this one. So that is Lead Into Reason, $19, if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, Richard Miller's going to grab the Bee Gees for $14. That's a score, buddy boy. Nice. I'm actually jealous of that. I don't know if we have a Bee Gees greatest hits in our collection. So there you go. Up next, and then Meatloaf. I'm going to put Meatloaf to the side. Thank you, Meatloaf, for participating. He should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well, along with Jim Steinman, his producer. There's Jim right there on the right. So that's $29 if anybody's interested. This is the Looney Tunes box set. Now, the box isn't in the best shape. I mean, it's kind of coming apart like all these boxes would. You can kind of see that it's kind of coming apart. It's been taped up, and it doesn't like seed onto the box as well as it should. But it is $19. It's a 3 LP box set of Merry Melodies from Looney Tunes. And let's see. There's really no track list on this. There is an insert, it looks like. Let's see if the insert tells me anything. Oh, yeah, look at that. Very nice. Let's see what the insert says. It got ads for a bunch of other records on the back. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't going to tell me anything. Hey, Black Sabbath has got a new album coming out called Paranoid, at least according to this. That's cool. Jimi Hendrix also releasing a new album. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, so it doesn't really tell me the track list, unfortunately. But you can probably guess because there's Porky Pig on the cover. So you're probably getting all the cool stuff from Warner Brothers, but there is no track list. I guess I could grab open the records and take a look at them, but I'm not gonna. It's $19. It is Merry Melodies by Looney Tunes, 3 LP box set, $19, a 1970 pressing. It is a VG++ on the vinyl. So if you're interested, bada bing, bada boom, there you go. And Rebecca is going to grab the Lead Into Reason. Very cool, Rebecca. Thank you. Sandy's all proud because she's an Illinois girl. All right, let's go to the back here and find Kiss Double Platinum. More Kiss tonight. Oh, boy. This is $24. It is in excellent condition. There is it's an OG copy. There's like a little clip corner here. And this corner isn't pristine by any means. It's a little dented there, but not too bad. But other than that, this album actually presents really well. So Kiss Double Platinum, $24 in excellent condition. So there you go. It's like a mirror. The mirror. All right, cool. Estes is interested in the Kiss. Also, Denise is interested in the Kiss. So Estes has that for 24. Rebecca's from the Chicago area as well. So there you go. So loud and proud from the Chi-Town. All right, cool. And it doesn't look like there's any interest in the Looney Tunes at the moment. So $19. I'm going to do a last call on the Looney Tunes. Keep things moving along tonight. I need to stand up and stretch my legs. I'm going to grab a little drink of water here too, and we'll start making some hay on the Encore crate of vinyl. I love water. It's so good. The Flying Burrito Brothers, still in the shrink. $19. Nice. If you're a fan of the Flying Burrito Brothers, there's Graham Parsons, apparently. I didn't know he was in the Flying Burrito Brothers. And there's Sneaky Pete. He looks a little weird. Looks like a creepy guy behind a plant, actually, if you ask me. So, there you go.
Malcolm, does the Kiss have the award and merch sheet?
Does the Kiss have the award and merch sheet? So I'm going to give that to Sandy, and Sandy's going to tell us if it has the award and merch sheet. Because I know Kiss fans are completists, so I get that. This is Charles Lloyd Quartet, of course. VG++. It is $19. It is on Columbia, and it is an OG copy. Let's see, do I recognize any of the other players on here? Oh, Ron Carter's on here playing bass. Nice. Well, there you go.
No, it does not.
It does not have the award and merch sheet on that one. Also, let's see, we got Old and In the Way. This is VG+. This is 1975 folk and bluegrass. Ooh, thank you, Sandy. That is $14 if anybody's interested. And Kiss is at 35 with Estes right now. Denise is out on the Kiss. And Looney Tunes, I'm going to put that to the side because I didn't think there was anybody that was interested. That is $19. That is a 3 LP box set, 1970 pressing, VG++ of Merry Melodies. So what's up, Doc? Indeed. What is up, Doc? All right, Rich is at 36 on the Kiss Double Platinum. And I'm going to grab another record out of here. Let's grab Bob Marley and the Wailers. This is Rastaman Vibration. This is $24 in excellent condition. This is an OG copy. This is a beautiful copy. There is a little bit of a crease down there in the lower left-hand corner of the back cover. But other than that, this thing is tip-top. I'm looking at the track list. I don't really know a lot of these songs by Bob Marley. I know the other stuff, but this is more of a little bit of a deeper album. $24, excellent condition for Bob Marley and the Wailers. And the vinyl's in excellent condition. OG copy from, there's no copyright on the back, so I don't know the year. But it's definitely pre-1981-ish, probably sometime late 70s. All right, Mark White is going to grab the Looney Tunes. Very nice, Mark. So Mark White grabs the Looney Tunes Merry Melodies box set for $19. Thank you, Mark. I'll give that to Sandy. Thank you. Kiss is at 38 with double platinum. No, Estes is at 40 now on the Kiss. Bob Marley, 24. If anybody's interested in that. And then we've got more records. This is the Groundhogs. Hogwash, $14, a VG Plus copy. He's a handsome fellow, that one. I bet you he doesn't like Winger. You know, like a lot of guys didn't like Winger back in the day because they were too good looking. There you go. And then there's this guy. That is not the Sweat Hogs. This is the Groundhogs. That's not Travolta and Epstein. This is and Washington. This is the Groundhogs. So it's Groundhog Day again. And that's $14 a VG Plus copy on that one. Let's see. Kiss is at 41 for double platinum with Rich. I'm going to do a last call to Bob Marley at 24 for Rastaman Vibration. That is in excellent condition and an OG copy. All right, what else we got in here? We've got Canned Heat. Everybody loves themselves some Canned Heat. Not really. $14. It's a VG++ copy. It has some ringware. This is a 2 LP, though, of Canned Heat. So there you go. You got Refried Boogie Part 1 on side 3 and Refried Boogie on part. Have you ever heard of a Refried Boogie? I bet you that would be unappetizing. Anyways, Canned Heat, $14. This is Suddenly the Blues by Leo Wright, a VG++ copy. That is jazz, and that is $14 on Atlantic.
Malcolm, was there a title of Charles Lloyd album?
There was, yes.
Donna's grabbing it.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Charles Lloyd Quartet for $19, a VG++ copy. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it. Let me do this again.
And Donna said Leo.
That's Leo, and that is Suddenly the Blues by Leo Wright. Thank you, Donna. Very nice. Sandy likes that pickup, Donna. She's like, oh, yeah, that's good stuff. So Kiss is at 46 with double platinum. I'm going to put Bob Marley to the side here. That's 24 if anybody's interested on a buy it now. Kiss is once again at 46 with Rich. Tyrell hanging out with us. Hey, Tyrell, how you doing? We always love making new friends, so thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Sandy's hanging out with me as well. I got Casey, and then Jen is back at Command HQ. So if you see anything you like, make sure you create an account at rockthistownrecords.com. It's nice and easy. This is the Encore crate, always first come, first serve. And this is the So Choice crate. If there's more than one person interested in the record, we'll go and start into a live auction scenario. This is Bronski Beat. This is a VG Plus copy. This is the Age of Consent. This is $14. If anybody's looking for a copy of Bronski Beats, the Age of Consent, for $14 a VG Plus copy on that one. Estes is at 50 on the Kiss Double Platinum. And this is Honky Tonk Chateau by the great Elton John, $14. A VG Plus Plus copy from Elton on this one. Rocket Man's on here. All right, Rocket Man. Also, Mona Lisa's and the Mad Hatters on there as well. So that's cool. T-Rex is interested in the Bronski Beat, so she has that for 14 now. And this is Eddie Henderson coming through. This is Jazz Meets Funk. It is $14. It is in excellent condition. So Eddie Henderson coming through. Is that? Yeah, coming through. So, all right, cool. And then that's Dwight Twilley Band. Sincerely. That is $14, a VG Plus Plus copy. The only Dwight Twilley song I know is the song called Girls, and that is not on this record, unfortunately. So, but maybe you like Dwight Twilley. There you go. A little ring wear on it, a little edge wear, spine wear, but other than that, not too shabby.
We have a few claims. T-Rex and Bronski.
Yep, T-Rex has the Bronski Beat for 14 right now, and our let's see. RH is...
That might have been the EH, but I could be wrong.
It could be the EH. Mark, let me know if it's the EH or the RH on that one. Michael Hanby wants the Dwight Twilley. Very nice. Dwight Twilley, he's cool. And Sandy says it's a great album. So there you go. Very nice. $14. Michael Hanby picks that up. Thank you. And Mark White was first on the Eddie Henderson. Donna was second, but Mark is going to grab that tonight. So there you go. All right. Kiss. Last I saw, Estes was at 55. And Rich is out, so we'll do a final call on the Kiss Double Platinum at 55. Excellent condition. And 55 right now for Estes. All right, cool. And then what else we got? Bronski Beat. I think I did a final call on that, or if I haven't, I'm going to do a final call for T-Rex at 14 on that one. Are we having fun, Sandy? Are we having fun and managing okay over there, Casey?
Yes.
You're doing kind of double duty there tonight.
Yeah.
Sandy's helping out, but no, it's okay. Yeah, exactly. So, all right, what else we got here? Romeo Void, $14. This is Benefactor, and it is in excellent condition. If you're a Romeo Void fan, this is a really nice copy of this record. What year did this come out? This came out in 82? Really? Wow. No, 82? Wow. I didn't think that Romeo Void had been around that long. I guess it was, so there you go. $14, make you holla. Exactly. Very nice. I know, Donna, Eddie went to Mark White. He was first. He typed in RH, but what he meant to say was EH, R and E right next to each other on the keyboard. So that actually went to Mark White on that one. So Mark won that one tonight. T-Rex is going to grab the Romeo Void, and she's also going to grab the Bronski Beat for 14. So both Romeo Void, Benefactor, and Bronski Beat. The Age of Consent goes to our friend T-Rex, both of them at $14. So thank you, T-Rex, on that one. Estes is going to grab the Double Platinum from Kiss
55.
for 55. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate that. So, and thanks to Rich and everybody else who was interested in that bad boy. All right, another stretch of the legs here, because sometimes I just need to stretch my legs.
Can you tell a story real quick?
Sure. So, I see Night Ranger here. I want to say that Night Ranger was my first concert, Minnesota State Fair, 1985. This was basically the pajamas tour in some ways, because all those guys in Night Ranger were wearing pajamas, it seemed like, on stage. You know, it was the style at the time, right? Wearing pajama-like looking stuff. So, but yeah, it's kind of a cool first concert. I know we've gone over some of our first concerts here in the chat over the last 6 to 9 months. And yeah, I mean, some of you guys saw some monster concerts right off the bat. Sandy, what was your first concert?
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. Nice. Was that in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Did you ever see Motley Crue live? This Casey and I are laughing. Yeah, she's seen Motley Crue. I saw Motley Crue with Whitesnake opening, and yeah, David Coverdale. He's got a dirty mouth. Anyway, so there you go. Metallica asked this. You're gonna tell me now it was like on the Kill 'Em All tour, and it was like in a club, right? You're gonna tell me that? You're not gonna tell me that, all right? Please don't tell me that. That'd be amazing, though, to see Metallica in the early days in a club. So, all right, how we doing, Casey?
You're good.
All right, cool. Let me grab some more records. I see a Selector record here. This is a VG Plus copy, an OG copy for $19. This is Too Much Pressure by the Selector. So there you go. Nice. $19 for the Selector VG Plus copy. The cover looks pretty damn good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks pretty good. And then let's grab another record out of here. Let's grab the Top Gun soundtrack. This is still in the shrink. This is $19. Excellent copy on the vinyl. Has the hype sticker. So you get Kenny Loggins with Danger Zone, Take My Breath Away by Berlin. Love that keyboard in that. Boom, 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 boom. Mighty Wings by Cheap Trick. Heaven in Your Eyes by Loverboy. Also, obviously, the Top Gun theme with Harold Faltermeyer and Steve Stevens. You got, who else is on this record that I'm forgetting? Miami Sound Machine, Playing with the Boys by Kenny Loggins. Tina Marie's on here as well. So there you go. Great soundtrack. $19, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. I've never seen a hype sticker on this thing. So that's cool. $19 if you're interested in that bad boy. And Robbie is interested in that one. Queen. Well, that's a pretty good show too, John. I can't compete with that. So Robbie is interested in Top Gun, so he has that for $19. Jeffrey's also interested in the Top Gun. The Monkeys. All right. Cool. And that is available again?
Yes.
Okay, so the Charles Lloyd Quartet available once again. That is $19, a VG++ copy. The Selector is $19 if anybody's interested. Too Much Pressure on that one. Buddy Boy and So Choice. Yeah, somebody else was mentioning it. I forget. It was we need to do like little stickers or T-shirts, Jeff. So, but yeah, I need to come up with some more stuff. But all my lines would be like from The Sopranos or somewhere else. So, all right. The Ride the Lightning tour. I knew you were going to say Ride the Lightning. Oh, well, that's cool. All right, so the Selector is at 19. I'm going to do a last call on the Selector at 19. And then Top Gun, last I saw was, well, Jeffrey's in it on Top Gun for 25. So Jeffrey has the Top Gun soundtrack for 25 right now. This is ELO, and this is VG++ copy. And this is Time by ELO. $14 if you're interested. Do I know anything off this record? I really don't. 21st Century Man? Maybe not. Oh, Hold On Tight is on here. You know that song, Hold On Tight to Your Dreams. That's a great song by ELO. Labor of Love by UB40. $14, VG++ copy. There is a little bit of small creases off the spine and off the top and the bottom. But all in all, it's a pretty good copy. Whoops. There's a little booby shot. And yeah, so what's on here, you wonder? Well, one of the worst songs of all time. I'm sorry. I get to, oh, is that for me? Thank you. What does that mean?
It's sticky.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I see what you're saying. For that. Okay, so there you go. So, not a big fan of Red Red Wine. What can I say? You got to give, if you love UB40, I respect that, but it's just one of those songs that just always drove me nuts. But Red Red Wine is on here. I understand its appeal, but it's not for me. Anyways, $14. VG++ copy of Labor of Love by the great UB40. See, I can say nice things about UB40. Top Gun is at 26. Our Jeff's at now at 30 on the Top Gun. UB40. Jason is interested in the UB40, so he has that for 14. Denise agrees with me. All right. A selector I'm going to put to the side. Thank you for participating tonight with the gentleman in selector. And we'll grab something else out of the back here. Oh, now from one extreme to the other, I'm sorry to say, with UB40, we get to the best album of all time, in my humble opinion. This is Pyromania, still in the shrink. I'm guessing this is a club edition. Yeah, it is, because there's no hype sticker, but it's still in the shrink. So from that same collection of all of those other great records we've had tonight, this is $24, excellent condition. Pyromania from start to finish, the greatest album of all time, mixed by the great, or engineered by the great Mike Shipley, which I mentioned earlier, and produced by the great Mutt Lange. Joe Elliott, Steve Clark, Phil Collin, Pete Willis, I guess you can say, since Pete got fired during the recording. Obviously, Rick Allen and Rick Savage. You got Rock Till You Drop, Photograph, Stage Fright, Too Late for Love, Die Hard the Hunter, Foolin', Rock of Ages, Action Not Words, Coming Under Fire, which is the greatest deep track in the history of music. And then finally, the great Billy's Got a Gun song. $24 in excellent condition on that one. There might be a little bit of a tear in the shrink. I see a little bit of a tear up in the upper left-hand corner there. So, and there's like a small depression on the corner of the record there as well. Other than that, it's pretty tip-top. I mean, it's clean. So there you go. $24, excellent condition on the bad boy. Rich, looks like Chad. I'm a bunch of people interested in that one. Who was first on that one?
I believe it was
Chad
Chad.
said Chad said Pyromania.
Yes.
Anyways, regardless, Sig is at 30 on the Def Leppard. Labor of Love.
And Jason's grabbing the UB40.
Oh yeah, it wasn't the Encore crate. You're right, Jason. I'm sorry. I got confused there. So Jason, also known as Daniel Lemieux. I'm giving away his alias there when he checks into hotels. Or was it John? I think it was Jason. Top Gun. Can you tell me where we left off on the Top Gun?
Yes.
So Top Gun, excellent condition, still in the shrink with the hype sticker.
30 with Jeffrey.
So Jeffrey has this for 30. I'm going to do a last call for Jeffrey on the Top Gun. And Barry is at 36 on the OG copy of Pyromania Club Edition, still in the shrink. Yes, as I say, the greatest album of all time. Sandy, what is your favorite record of all time?
Oh gosh. That's a hard one.
It's got to be a Beatles record, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave if it's not. Revolver. Okay, cool. Very nice. I think that's Jen's favorite record now by the Beatles as well.
Nice.
I think that's what she told me the other day. I think it was Revolver. It's not Abbey Road anymore. And Casey, what is your favorite album of all time?
Theater of Pain, Monica.
Wow, no hesitation. She goes 80s old school. A young lady going 80s old school with Theater of Pain by Motley Crue. Nice. Very cool. Def Leppard is at 40 with our friend Sig. And there you go. All right. And then Jeffrey is going to grab the Top Gun record. So thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey grabs the Top Gun for 30, you said? Or was it 25? I forget.
30.
30. Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Nectar, right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, more vinyl. Let's grab, Dokken, State of the Art Rockin'. Still in the shrink. Excellent condition. $24. I'm guessing this is a club version, though. Yes, it is a club version. So OG copy of Under Lock and Key from 1985, still in the shrink. Excellent condition, club edition, $24. I think this will still always probably be my favorite Dokken record when I look at because this is when I was learning how to play guitar. I loved Eddie Van Halen. I loved George Lynch. And Unchained the Night is so good. The Hunter is so good. In My Dreams is great. Lightning Strikes Again is awesome. It's Not Love. Till the Living End is a monster as well. So that's Dockin, $24 under lock and key if you're interested in that bad boy. John is, and he's at 25 on that one. Cool. Appetite, yeah, Appetite's a great album. I can't get no complaints from me on that bad boy, Barry. All right, more vinyl, and this is Rare Earth, One World. That is $9 in excellent condition, and the jacket's actually in really nice shape too. There you go. They do What I Say, a cover of a Ray Charles song. So there you go, nice. That opens the album. 10 years after. That is a VG++ copy for $9. Whoa, I'm freaked out by that cover. I just got it now. Dockin is at 30 with Corey. Hey, Corey, how you doing tonight? And then we'll have to see where Def Leppard left off. Casey will let me know on that one in just a second. This is the Lovin' Spoonful, or Hums of the Loving Spoonful. Okay, $9, a VG++ copy featuring Summer in the City and Rain on the Roof. Hype sticker attached to the cover on that one.
Def Leppard is at 45 with John Kaiser.
All right, John is at 45 on this OG copy of Pyromania, a club edition from back in the day. So John Kaiser's at 45 on that. And Dockin is at 35 with Jason Voorhees on that one. And Lovin' Spoonful is going to go to Mark White. So Mark White's going to grab the Hums of the Loving Spoonful for $9. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. All right. What else we got in here? We got Sandy Bull. I had to look at Sandy when I said that. I have no idea who this is. Do you know who this is?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? He's a guitar player? Yeah, I kind of figured that, but, I didn't want to say anything. Inventions is the name of the album. It is $9. It is a VG++ copy. There is ringware. It's an older record, obviously, but the vinyl's been kept in good condition. Sig is out on the Def Leppard. Dockin is at 40 with Corey, and this is the International Jazz Workshop. It is a VG++ copy. It is $9. Let's see who's on this record. This is always fun. To look at like compilations. So the jacket isn't perfect, but it's pretty good for being probably a early 70s record, maybe mid 70s, judging by the look of it. So Donald Byrd's on here. Let's see. I'm looking for names I would know in the jazz world. Well, Donald Byrd. Well, yeah, okay, Donald Byrd. So Donald Byrd's on this record. That's all. That's the only name I know. And I know quite a few jazz names, I like to think. So there you go. Def Leppard's at 48 with Jason Voorhees. And Donna wants the International Jazz. Cool, thank you, Donna. And Corey's at 40 on the Dockin under lock and key. A battle of the double Ds, Def Leppard and Dockin. This is High Horse. Okay. This is $9. I think all of these are like $9 records that are in $5 sleeves because we were rearranging a bunch of stuff. So these are all $9, even though the sleeve does say $5. I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you. We just put them all in these sleeves. I'm just like, just use these $5 sleeves, but they're all $9 records. So, Okay, so these are all, the rest of these records are now $9. High Horse, samples of examples. Okay. Excellent condition, yellow and green splatter vinyl. Very nice. Dawkins at 45 with Corey, and John Kaiser's at 50 on the OG Pyromania. Hubble Bubble is $9 with Fakin. Humble Pie Thunderbox, VG++ copy for $9. Daryl Hall, Sacred Songs, excellent copy for $9. That is Hank Lakey Band. Okay, Life and Death, $9, a VG++ copy. And that is a VG++ copy of Don Hartford, I think. And then the Headpins, Line of Fire is $9, a VG+ copy. That guy, he's got an Eddie Van Halen smile going. Oh, there he is right there, yeah. And then that almost looks like Alex Van Halen. But that does not look like Dave, and that does not look like Mike. Just a little resemblance, perhaps. I don't know. And then Hampton Haas, Blues for Walls. That's $9, a VG copy on that one. All right, Dokken is at 54 with Corey. Leppard is at 50 on Pyromania with John Kaiser. And let me recap some of the other kind of Buy It Now records that we've had from earlier in the night. This is Michael Jackson, a VG++ copy of Thriller for $19. Obviously a legendary record. Gun Club, Line of Fire is $24, a VG++ copy for $24. Bronski Beat is, no, this is the English Beat, sorry, $14. Excellent copy on that one. Stand By Me did not go, so that's sitting out here still. That is $24, OG copy in excellent condition. And then Like a Banana, $29, a VG++ copy from the early 80s. And then we've got Bob Marley and the Wailers, excellent copy, $24, an OG copy. And then finally the Selector for $19, a VG+ copy. If anything tickled your fancy there, let me know. Donna's fancy has been tickled by Hampton Hayes. So there you go. Very nice, Donna. Thank you. She grabs the Hampton Hayes for $9. On that one, Leppard is at 55 with John Kaiser. Jason's still in on that one. Corey's at 54 on Dokken. Richard wants the head pins for $9. So that's 9 going to Richard Miller. All right, what else we got in here? Hall & Oates, Past Times Behind. Okay, $9, a VG++ copy. It does have a saw cut on the bottom of the record right there. What else we got? We got No Goodbyes by Daryl Hall and John Oates as well. A VG+ copy for $9. And then more Hall & Oates, apparently. Bounty and the Backstreet. That is $9, a VG++ copy. So if you're interested in any of the Hall & Oates, let me know which one. I know Donna was interested in one. So sorry about that, Donna. I did 3 in a row. Hopefully there's not 4 in a row. No, there's not. So let me know which Hall & Oates you're interested in, Donna. Whether it was the Beauty and the Backstreet, that's what it is, or was it No Goodbyes or Past Times Behind? Leppard at 61 with Jason. Corey's at 70 on Dokken. Donna was interested in the first Hall & Oates, so that would be this one in the order that I showed. So give me a confirmation on that, Donna. If that's the one you wanted, Past Times Behind. Otherwise, I'll get you the Beauty on a Back Street if that was the one you wanted. So cool. All right. This is Wheatfield, the Guess Who? A Wheatfield Soul, a VG+ copy for $9. And then we've also got Gorilla Hi-Fi for a VG++ copy for $9. And Golden Earring, No Promises, No Debts for $9, a VG+ copy with a clip corner on the top there. Do I know any of the songs on this record? I love Twilight Zone, but I know Twilight Zone is not. It is not on that record. So there you go. John's out on Leppard. Jason's at 61. We'll do a last call for Jason on the Def Leppard at 61. Thank you, John, for your interest there. Corey's at 70. I'm going to do a last call on that for the Dokken for Corey at 70 on that one. And then Donna also wants the other Hall & Oates, Beauty and the Backstreet. Is that right? Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it. All right, let's kind of buzz through the rest of these. We got Graham Parker and the Rumor, a Stick It To Me for $9, a VG+ copy. It's got a clip corner. And then we've got Neil Diamond, Hot August Night, an excellent copy on the vinyl, though the jacket has got a lot of ring wear and seen some better days. That is $9. Let's see what's on here. A track list. Looking Sweet Caroline's on here. Porcupine Pie's on here. Red Wine's on here. All right. There you go. Among others. So it's a 2 LP from Neil Diamond, if anybody's interested in that. Jason is still in on the Dokken, so he has the OG copy of Under Lock and Key for $72. And Jason, I think, is going to get the Def Leppard, right? Can you check that for me real quick on the Leppard Pyromania?
Def Leppard is Jason at 61.
So Jason's going to grab the Pyromania for 61. Thank you, Jason Voorhees, on that one. I hope I'm saying the last name right as well.
John Kaiser's getting the Neil Diamond.
All right, John's going to grab the Neil Diamond. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. And Corey's at 75 on the Dockin. And what else we got in here? Roger Daltrey, Parting Should Be Painless, a VG++ copy for $9. And what else? I actually got 2 copies of that one. One that has a hype sticker on it. And then Donovan with Cosmic Wheels. No poster in this one, though. It is a VG Plus copy for $9 on that one, if you're interested. All right, cool. I think that covers that. I think we're kind of be running out of time here soon, if nothing else, because of, yep, that's the reason. So we're going to actually save some of this stuff for tomorrow night. I apologize, but we kind of have to cut it short for various reasons. So let's finish up the dock. And Corey's at 75 right now. Jason is still in. So let me know, Jason, if you're still in. So Corey's at 75 on the dock and under lock and key. I am going to recap this crate and the new crate, and then we'll get the Dockin sold, and we'll get out of here, and we'll catch up with this stuff tomorrow night. So apologize. I've took a little longer than I thought tonight, but let's recap the crate here. $9 for Donovan. All these are $9. Roger Daltrey, Graham Parker and the Reason, Golden Earring, Gorilla Hi-Fi. That is the Guess Who, Daryl Hall and John Oates. That is that guy. That's the Hank Lakey Band for $9. Daryl Hall, Sacred Songs for $9. Humble Pie, $9. Hubble Bubble for $9. High Horse for $9. Sandy Bull for $9. 10 Years After, $9. Rare Earth, same thing. ELO with is Time, a VG++ copy, real nice copy of that, $14. Charles Lloyd Quartet is $19, VG++. Honky Shonk Chateau, $14, a VG++ from Elton John. That is Canned Heat for $14. Groundhogs for $14. Old and In the Way. That is Folk and Bluegrass for $14. Flying Burrito Brothers for $19. Excellent copy on the vinyl there. Roz Eiley for $14. And Foreigner Head Games is $14. A VG++, real nice copy on that one. Dockin, state-of-the-art rockin'. Jason and Corey are going hard on this one. So that is at 91 with, well, Corey's gone to 100 on that one. And Donna wants the goodbye, the goodbyes, please, from Hall & Oates. So there you go. So you get the trifecta, Donna. Very nice. So Donna's going to grab the No Goodbyes, Hall & Oates for $9. Thank you, Casey. I'm going to take my last sip of water. I'm going to flip through the rest of this new vinyl, and we'll see how the Dockin goes. Take another swig of my tasty beverage. Reminder, we still have 1 copy left of the From Zero record from Linkin Park. So it is on translucent magenta vinyl. It is a gatefold, which is a special edition for independent record stores like Rock This Town Records. And the bonus is we have these really cool stickers that most stores do not. In fact, I would say 90% of the stores, record stores out there, don't have these cool stickers. So it'll come with a little sticker pack as well. So very cool on that. If you're interested, $36.99, 1 copy left of the indie exclusive, and that's it. And then I'll recap the rest of these. Yes, Casey.
Spencer's getting the Skid Row.
All right, Spencer's going to grab the Skid Row. Very nice, Spencer. I approve. Very cool. And so does Casey.
Yes,
Casey had actually was considering buying that record, and then her dad apparently has an OG copy that he's going to give her.
Tito's getting the last Linkin Park.
All right, and Tito's going to grab the last Linkin Park. So there you go. Very nice, Tito. And, well, Estes wanted one too, but I don't think we have another copy. But we can put you on a list there if you'd like, Estes. All right. Let me flip this crate. Thank you, Spencer. Appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out with us. Like I said, we always love making new friends and meeting cool vinyl people like ourselves, because Jen and I, who opened the store up about 2.5 years ago, we love making new friends. We've made so many cool local friends here, whether it's Amy or Tom or Jeff or David, many Davids, actually. I can think of several Davids. Jim Duke, Daryl, Leonard. Leonard was in the store today earlier. Very nice. That's cool. But yeah, so many cool people. Yeah, so where are we at with Dawkin?
Let me double check. Dawkin, the last was 100 with Corey, and Jason is out.
Okay, so Jason's out. So Corey, I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Thank you, Jason, for your interest in that one. That is under lock and key, an OG copy, and Corey's going to score that for 100. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate the support there. All right, I'm going to get out of here because I don't have my camera plugged in, and I'm about to lose battery for the night. So I'm going to say goodnight. Really quick though, I'll flip through these, and if we lose power, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, Thursday night, and then a reminder: our 12 Grails of Christmas is coming up. So I hope to announce that in the next couple of weeks here before Black Friday, and you'll get a chance to see the 12 Grails of Christmas that Jen and I have put together, and it is bleeping amazing. Kill Bill, Weezer, New Vinyl, Winger, U2, Talking Heads, Mad Villain, Linkin Park, Petra, Linkin Park, Frank Zappa, Radiohead, Queen, Rush, Motley Crue, Fleet Foxes, Extreme with Porno Graffiti, Guns N' Roses, Appetite, Lana Del Rey.